Chosen one, stop focusing on catching up, because people that are focused on catching up are only focused on keeping up with somebody. And people that are focused on keeping up with somebody, they gonna slow their roll when they catch up to that person that they was trying to keep up with. What I want you to focus on is keep going. Because people that are focused on keeping it going, when they get to their goals, you know what they do? They keep it pushing. Don't worry about the catch up. You're gonna show a whole lot of people that catch up don't only come in bottles. One.
Whipping in a Tesla. Let's go, bro.
Let's go.
Man, you know how many times I've practiced this song? You know how many times I played this song live? It's fun, bro. I love this song. Ooh-wee. Busy as a mother ducker. ECA, Crypto Dave, Bradley, Siren. Let's go, bro.
Off seat.
Ooh-wee. Run it. That's Moon Bags by XRP Bags. Go hit subscribe. XRP Bags on YouTube. Hit subscribe and like now. Welcome to XRP Boardroom, a live community chat where we talk crypto, we talk XRP, we talk Red Pill, we talk whatever we want, and you can join too. Let's go. Bro, I'm just going to drop the baby gates. Let's get this shit cooking, dude.
Yeah, man. I got a baseball game to go to, so I got like 1 hour.
Oh, shit.
Less than 1 hour. I got like,
It's the hot hour. There we go. Whipping in a Tesla, suicide door. There we go. DCA, Crypto Dave. Love it. Yeah, bro, that's the thing. My musician brain, dude, even though I fucking literally have played this song live multiple moon parties in a row and heard it hundreds of times in my dome practicing it, my brain doesn't absorb lyrics. I have to focus to hear the lyrics because I'm a musician. What up?
Oh.
We got.
Oh, sorry.
We got
Yeah.
Nerdy.
No, that shit wasn't working. I don't know what was going on. It's back now.
Those motherfuckers. Fix that shit. You better fix that shit or he's going to hang us all.
No, I got it. It's
if
all
you
good.
know, you know, bro. Let's go.
Run it.
What's up, Nerdy?
Let's run
What's
it.
up, bruh?
Bring on the Clarity Act.
Bruh.
It's
There's
about
not
to get
even a-
icy.
Bro, Clarity's
Bruh.
about to pop off. Dude, they had the financial innovation conference thing, that like another fucking conference for no fucking reason. Like, how many conferences you motherfuckers gonna have before you flip switch? Let's go. Like,
Flip it.
flip it, bro. Flip it.
Flip it.
Welcome.
Flip the switch.
Hey, we got the links in the chat already, guys. Come join us. We got 93 watching. Shout out. Love you.
You're in the chat.
Your
I know,
mom's
right?
in chat.
You're
Your mom's chat too much.
Run it,
love
bro.
Fucking
I put
love
lemon. I put lemon in my water. It's tasty.
Yeah, lemon water, man. Activated. Your water is now activated.
it. You're
Bro,
fucking
mine's-
activated.
Yeah.
Dude, it reminds me of
Shout out to Pay Me, man, because I did that. I did some papaya blends, bro. Woo! Those seeds are no joke, man. They go through you.
They go through. They rip it.
They go through, man.
They run it.
Yeah. One of the papayas, because I thought green, I don't know, the ones I had, the green was ripe as fuck. The yellow one, the yellowish green was not as ripe. So I cut up the one that felt super soft, which was the green one. Fucking shit ton of seeds, man. The other one didn't have that many. Like, I cut it a little too quick. But yeah, dude, he's not lying, man. Those seeds.
We gotta find a
From
winter
way up.
time. We gotta find a wintertime papaya supplier. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they're in the grocery stores. Papayas are.
Yep.
But
Yep. Here we go.
What is MRNK 85? What up? I ate the ripe papaya seeds whole and they came out whole. Yep. But they activate some shit, man. Because, yeah, that's the real deal right there.
Yep. Ooh-wee. Here we go. Nerdy, Miles, let's go. What's up, boys?
Yeah. So, sorry, I was doing some. Decided not to do
Run
it
it,
no
bro.
more.
You need
Jose.
to grind them.
You got to grind them? Because I heard you don't grind them.
Anybody notice how Ripple doesn't care about adoption? They're just going to take the whole market by storm and make everybody use it.
The whole fucking thing.
Bro, it literally is the world running on Ripple, on RippleNet.
Let's buy let's buy the bank. Let's buy the treasury. Let's buy prime
Let's
broker.
fucking buy them all.
Is there anything left? Did we miss anything? Let's just buy another one of each. Let's just have 2 of everything on the menu.
Yeah. They're like, how many? They're like, all of it.
Miles, it's good to have you, bro. Hey, how you doing?
What up,
Happy
Miles?
boardroom.
It's good to see you all, man. It's just like
You too, brother.
more bullish every day. You have your down spots, but it's like, holy moly. They're not waiting for nobody to come to them. They're storming the gates.
Right.
We got the boys on. We got Miles. We got Marcus Gramad. We got Nerdy. We got Uncle Buster. And yours truly, Zerk. Welcome to XRP Boardroom. I'll believe it when their Fed Master account is approved, right?
Yes.
Marcus on deck. What's up? How many houses did you build today, you non-parasite having motherfucker?
It's just the ceiling. I'm just working on the ceiling still.
You know, times have changed when you're jealous of a motherfucker without parasites.
New age.
Yeah.
We got to get you into the first world, Zerker. You're in the third world here.
I mean, the
I think it's
fucking
Dark
Dark Ages.
For
Yeah.
real, though, I think people need to remove the metals and parasites, bro.
Amen, dude. I agree. Like, I'm getting up on some of this type
Before
like,
the
stock
6G gets
process.
activated and starts activating all kind of shit, bro.
Oh, it's
And
the
be
Dark
like turning
Ages.
people.
Just throw the bodies in the wheelbarrow because of the plague. The plague
I'm not
is
dead
going-
yet. Oh, yes, you are. You're dead. You're dead. I'm not dead yet. I feel better.
Oh.
Is that Monty Python or some shit? What is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Throw them in.
Bring
the
out
bowl.
your dead.
Yeah. We're in the Dark Ages, bro. Everybody's got parasites and nobody knows it, and that's what's
Crypto
fucking
Navy.
bonkers.
Hold on. Bam,
Bro,
bam.
that's another psyop on all Americans because we never tested for parasites. Americans don't even know they fucking have them. It's crazy, dude. I don't even know I have them.
In the
You see what I'm
category
saying?
of parasites, you should count candida infections. There's a bunch
Correct.
of people with low-level candida infections that have no idea. They just think they get sick.
That's a bacteria versus a virus. People need to understand there's a difference between the two.
Your mic's hella loud, bro.
You know, candida, if your tongue is white, solid white, you got candida.
It's a fungus,
Very
man.
bad candida.
Fungus all over the, yeast infections, all that stuff that gets on your skin. They call it ringworm. That's all yeast. That's all different types of yeast. Athlete's foot. If your crotch itches, that's all vaginal infections. That's all yeast. All of it.
You gotta get that coconut oil for that shit.
Damn,
Rub
Marcus
it
G
in.
dropping the knowledge.
He don't give a fuck, bro. Look at that guy. I love it.
The parasite
Papa?
cleanse is easy
Hello,
for
Papa.
those that have herbs in their
Peace, brothers.
You got cloves, you got oregano, usually in your cupboard somewhere. You got bay leaves, you got orange peels, you got lemon. All those could be brewed. You got turmeric just sitting on the countertop, black pepper. That's a go-to regimen right there that can kill parasites. I drink it almost every day. Here I got moringa, which they call malungai, another super powerful weapon against parasites and additional nutrition as well. So just drinking a tea in the morning and at night can help tremendously with getting rid of parasites and molds that we're talking about, and bacteria, especially candida. Candida's kind of wrecking people's bellies. You got a big belly, probably got a lot of candida if you got a big belly. More than likely, that's what's going on. I can't.
Bro,
Never
hustle
abuse-
hard. Hustle hard
If you
goes.
go-
Lots of charcoal helps absorb metals, but I also heard that charcoal fucks up your minerals in your body. It'll extract minerals. So you got to be careful with that one. Sorry, go ahead.
Same thing
forgot what I was
with
gonna say.
reverse osmosis water. If you drink a lot of reverse osmosis water and you don't activate it like you were talking about with lemon, you don't add additional electrolytes and minerals and nutrients in there, you're doing yourself a disservice. And just a little pinch of Himalayan salt or Celtic salt would be a fix to that real easily. And that will help with your microbiome. Microbiome is really important too. A lot of people can just get simple things by getting yogurt, a little bit of yogurt every day for microbiome.
Bro, I got
Sorry, I
that
didn't mean to-
unflavored shit, bro. I got the big jug of the Faget or whatever the fuck that brand is of the Greek yogurt, and it's got all the good shit in it. And then I got
Faget.
yeah, dude, whatever the fuck, faggy. It's like faggy, Fage.
It's like a French name sounding. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I got 2 tubs of that shit. I've been eating on that in the mornings, and that shit is no flavor, bro. But it grows on you. Like it actually fills you up a little bit. But I'm trying to put like the good shit back in my belly, my big belly.
Your
If
candida
you got a
belly?
big belly, you probably got candida.
Yep.
Yeah,
Check
bro.
into it.
So
If you want to
Make that
start
yogurt-
really
Get
getting
a-
serious,
Get a
read-
jailhouse candida tat across your big old belly. Candida, motherfucker. Let's run it.
You start looking.
Hey,
at the
I only
great
said
places,
activated.
bro.
I only said activated because that's what a Navigator said last time he's on here, and I remembered it. So that's why I
Activate
said,
your water, right?
yeah.
bro, I want that yogurt to fucking kung fu fight in my belly and tear shit up and do some good and you know what I mean, fix some shit. But here's the thing, though, I've yet to like hit worms. I've yet to clean the worms out. So am I just fucking wasting my time with the yogurt and shit nowadays? Okay.
It takes a little while. Some people are different how they chelate their bodies, what it's called, getting rid of things. Chelation comes either through the skin or the bowels. So depending on what you're trying to get rid of, in our case, parasites, takes a lot longer for some people if they have more physical mass. Someone thin like me can get rid of parasites really quick. Someone with more physical mass takes a little longer. People that don't have more than one bowel movement. I mean, there's many factors in between here, but I mean, if you're not seeing things right away, that's okay. You're talking a month to 3 month process of chelating your body. And if you're not using binders, you need to use a binder to get rid of some of these parasites. And more than important than that is the eggs that the parasites have and the metals that they carry. So the heavy metals were why we actually have viruses in our body naturally, is to remove heavy metal. If we did not have viruses in our body, we would die from the metal exposure that we get on a daily basis. Lead,
Isn't large
mercury.
physical mass just another way of calling someone a fat ass?
Yep.
big belly,
Could be a
big
bodybuilder.
belly. Yep. Big belly
Yeah.
candida.
The
Bro,
skinny guys
okay,
being
so-
nice.
So
Oh.
Skinny guys being
So-
nice.
powdered celery juice. What do you think?
No,
Sir,
waste
sir.
of time.
Put
Celery
Put
is
celery in
the-
some water with some lemon, bro.
You can't.
No,
No,
I'm
no.
just asking because I found that available and I was like, what the fuck? So I
Waste
figured
of
I asked
time.
boys.
Raw.
Your celery is a very oxidizing vegetable. It's the most oxidizing vegetable on the planet. That's why it's the most powerful killing viruses as well, drinking it. But it has to be fresh on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. You can't have any food. You actually have to have that 16 pure ounces of celery juice, no pulp, because it has to get through all the lymphatics up into the blood-brain barrier and decalcify the pineal gland. That's why celery juice is so powerful, because it's one of the only things that can get through the lymphatics all the way up into the pineal gland and decalcify it. There's not, I don't know of any other source at
So
this
you
point,
all
other
collective-
than frequency. That's the only food that I know of that actually can decalcify the pineal gland, which a lot of
so
your
you all-
viruses have metal. I'm done after this. A lot of the
Okay.
viruses have metal that they're carrying, okay? And they get up into the brain. And that's why Parkinson's and all the neurological problems are really happening, is because there's a toxic overload with those viruses stuck behind the pineal gland in the brain and leaking out toxic heavy sludge. And people can't get rid of it with medicine and drugs because that's what's going on. It's a toxic overload in the brain. And you can actually reverse that by decalcifying that pineal gland and allowing that virus to be killed off and removing the metal with a binder. That's getting back to my point of the binder, like bentonite clay and things like that.
You're a
In
binder.
addition to celery is what will get rid of it. So that's my rant.
You're a binder. Okay, so Rekka, what I just pulled out of that Navi is that fresh, not powdered fucking celery, whatever the fuck, fresh celery juice every day in the morning.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna
1 to
shit
3
your
months
brains
would-
out every day, or do you get used to it when not shit?
You get used
That's
to
my.
it. It-
You get
You-
used to it. Okay.
You know what's funny though?
You're
Is
not
that,
like diarrhea every day.
Well, like
Sorry, go ahead.
celebrities pay to make it happen. Like celebrities pay other people to make them shit more and clean all their bowels so they have better skin or whatever, because that's what makes them look hella ugly and all that stuff, is having hella waste in your body.
Okay,
Don't
so
get
celery.
discouraged, Zerker. Every degree of change you make takes you closer to your body being able to help itself. So even
Correct.
if you're not hitting 100% the middle of the target, you just keep doing what you're doing. Every improvement is going to make your body stronger to fight stuff off. And that's what, it's just over time. Just keep improving 1 degree a day, 1 degree a week, whatever you can do. Just keep it up. Don't get discouraged if you don't hit 100% every time.
Thanks, buddy. I'm actually excited, bro, because it's like a whole new fucking world of like cool worm shitting life.
When
Papa,
you
I have a
start-
question.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, when you start getting your body back, your body's really just a machine to keep your brain going. When you start getting your body back, you start getting your brain back, you're going to have a whole new perspective. You're not going to be like Superman doing mind powers and moving things, but you'd be surprised how much of your life is hard struggle because you can't see through the fog that your brain is under because of what your body is under because of what they're doing to everybody and their spirit. You start getting your body back even a little bit at a time, it's going to help your brain, and you're going to make better decisions for the rest of it. I promise.
Well, I want to decalcify my pineal gland and get all the worms out of my brain too, and all the fucking heavy metals. So yeah, what's that?
that's backwards.
Haritaki?
Yep.
I've never seen that.
Haritaki powder. What the? Go ahead, explain yourself.
It's
Papa.
it's from like India. I want to say the monks over there found out about it. It'll decalcify your pineal gland too. I take it every morning.
Okay,
Really?
so a chlorine
I'm gonna
dioxide
Check
question.
that out.
Does chlorine dioxide, does that make you shit worms?
Yes.
I think it'll.
So I will
Will
shit
it
worms
just
if I
kill
do
it?
the 8-hour cleanse or just a little bit per day.
Well, you might, if you want to, I'd start off a little bit until you kind of get used to it, Berserker. Maybe a couple of weeks at least, and then if you want to do a cleanse, because that's you'll be on an all-day thing there.
Yeah,
But
'cause
you
I'll
will-
stay I'll stay at home
You will-
during the weekend and shit my brains out. Yep.
And it's not like diarrhea. You get diarrhea, but it's not like that. It's not like it's like 24 hours and that's it. Once you go through the next day you wake up.
I told
You're all
Knucklehead to come get his shit. He don't listen, man.
You don't
I've
listen
known
to
him for
shit,
like a
baby.
month.
You're loud as fuck when you call me names. Yeah, motherfucker.
Fucking right up, bro. Tired of
Sounds
this
like
shit.
Zerker's
We about to
fucking
blast
knucklehead.
off.
Bro, I remember
About to blast off. Get your shit together, man.
I remember
right.
Screech.
That's right.
I remember Screech's dad. He used to call me Cabbage Head. That motherfucker would yell at me from across the street.
He used-
Shit, Cabbage
He
Head.
used Knucklehead
Come
too,
over
man.
here.
I used Knucklehead because of CP, man. He used Knucklehead. He
CP.
called me Knucklehead.
You can't fuck with CP, bro. Yeah, that's Screech's dad. If you guys don't
He
know.
saw something in me young though. He's all, man, Buster will sit there and not say a word, just listen to us talk. Man, if I could get Screech to do that.
Bro, I
Hella
used to
funny,
wash.
bro.
I used to wash his Volvo, bro, for like
Yeah,
allowance and
dude.
shit back
He
in
had
the day.
big-ass Volvo.
Bro, that motherfucker had the pimp shit to wash it with too. He had the chamois. Remember the real ass
yeah.
chamois?
Yep.
Not the
Chamois are
fucking
badass.
ShamWow fake bullshit. It was the
Yeah.
real,
Yeah.
The real
like
ones.
leather chamois. Yeah,
Yep.
Correct.
this shit was shiny. Yeah,
My
I
dad
used to
had one
wash
of
that
them.
Volvo. Hell yeah. But no, those were the days. But yeah, okay. So Papa get cooking for a couple weeks. Fresh celery juice. And then maybe do a cleanse with the
How's the
8 hour
celery
20
water? I've been doing that, man. Hey, dude, I've been on the healthy kick. I was like, dude, I haven't drank in like 9 days. And I was like, I'm going to fix my fence. Went out there and ripped my bicep muscle. I'm like, damn. So I'm being tested, man, but I'm going to stick to it, dude. Like,
Yeah, stick to it. Don't give up. I believe in you.
yeah.
Let me give you a little bit more insight, just a little bit more. Okay. Really, what's happening with the celery juice is you're increasing your hydrochloric acid levels. The body eating shit food and processed food, seed oils, and especially sugar and soda, you create foreign acids in the body if you drink soda. Okay. Your body has to neutralize these acids by robbing your bones from minerals. When you increase your hydrochloric acid level, you really fix your gut microbiome problem. But see, your two strongest bacteria, are to say those two, Acidophilus and Bifidus. Okay, one is acidic, and one is more alkaline. Okay, so that's why the celery juice is so powerful. You can't drink it after about an hour and it be very potent. It's about effective for about an hour after it's juice maximum. You cannot store it in the refrigerator. So don't even buy the stuff at the store that has celery juice in it because it's a waste of time. Okay. It may have a water benefit to it. You know, it's loaded with water. It may have some traces of something in there, but it doesn't have the active ingredient that what you need is that making your hydrochloric acid levels rise and killing off that virus. Okay. So that's my stress to you guys that don't buy the stuff. You just make it yourself. If you don't make it yourself, you're wasting your time.
What about
don't even do this?
So cold press, not a blender, cold press it. Okay.
Correct.
And then what about having just like sticks in a bottle and then you fill it with bottle, almost like an infusion. So you're not pressing the celery, but you have it in water. What's that?
Correct.
About?
Well, that is, I mentioned that before to get you introduced to the hydrochloric acid. Okay. If those are just starting to cleanse, I would just get some celery, cut it up, put it in some water jars and put it in your refrigerator and eat it as a snack throughout the day. If you've got a shit diet and you got a lot of stuff to purge out of your body, eat the celery first and then start your celery cleanse. So you get a little bit in you, start getting the hydrochloric acid in you little by little instead of dumping a ton of hydrochloric acid in your system, 16 ounces every day. That would be my best protocol.
I kind of want to shit violently. That's kind of why it's so funny.
Yeah,
like I want to. Yeah,
do the cleanse, and you will shit all you want.
Do not eat anything before you do this juice. Make it your coffee in the morning. So wake up, juice this stuff. It's a pain in the ass, but I'm telling you, you can't eat anything for a half an hour, and within a half an hour, it's already starting to decalcify your pineal gland. Eat what you want after that. Doesn't really matter. Your job, your mission is to get the hydrochloric acid levels up, so your digestion, your microbiome starts growing because you can't without it, and you get your brain fog fixed. You get your neurological issues fixed. You get your skin issues fixed. You got childhood acne or adult acne. You got viruses up in your brain. You pull your eyelids down and you see like bloodshot eyes all the time. You got viruses in your brain. Okay. So these are, and you look at your skin and your nails, there's like a lot of warning signs. So
I have a question.
There you go.
What can I take both chlorine dioxide and celery juice, or
yes?
What the fuck am I doing on a daily basis?
It would be
is it like one and then the other an hour later or something like that?
Hey, hit the double whammy if you want to do it. I don't really feel the need to say no to that because your active goal for the celery is to get the hydrochloric acid levels up and really
but the
break
chlorine
down and
dioxide.
decalcify that pineal gland. You know,
Okay.
I didn't know of any other source that could decalcify the pineal gland up until Papa told me about it. Put the link in the chat if you got the website, if they're okay with it.
I got
So
this link.
you can
Fuma boys,
look
hit
that
the
up.
link, man. I got like
My
20
Ormus-
minutes.
The
I gotta go
Ormus
to the
oil.
baseball game, bro.
I just don't want to have like too many morning protocols that I'm like, I gotta drink all this shit. Like I don't want to do that. But at the end of the
Pretty
day, I
soon
will have. Yeah.
Fuma, get your
Pretty
ass in
soon
here.
Pretty
Run
soon
it,
you
Marcus.
stop eating and you just start taking that ritual and you don't start eating until like lunchtime or 1 o'clock.
So you
That's
don't
the-
even think
yeah.
about it because you're filling up with like fluids and good fluids and fucking right, good shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I eat
What's up,
big
Fuma?
after work. Yeah.
We got
Bro.
Fuma boys
What up,
in
Tim?
the
Fuma
house.
boys on
Puma,
deck.
Puma, Puma.
Fucking getting doxxed with Link 2, of course. You guys saw
Really?
that bullshit.
Yeah, bro. I was watching John Dean talk about that, bro. That shit's crazy.
Fucking doxing dickheads, man. Bro, so like if you bought Link 2 and all that shares, they published the fucking your name, like your full name. They
Really?
they were just like, yeah, you own this much of shit.
Yeah.
And OG called me. I was like, he's like, yeah, you got this and this and this. I'm like,
How you know?
this? He's like, I'm looking at the document right now, motherfucker. I was like, oh, man.
Good luck trying to rob me. I can't get it.
Yeah.
Oh snap! That
What
whole
was the
situation
purpose
is
of,
crazy.
What was the purpose of doxing everyone?
Just because, just so.
Well,
They didn't have to,
Just-
yeah, man.
They didn't have
That
to do
was
none of
the
that. They could have redacted all of that. They didn't have to do that.
They did, bro.
Oh,
Like,
God.
oh,
They didn't have to do that.
Send it to the U.S. government first. They redact the whole thing. They're good at redacting. Let them redact
I
it.
said, these
Bro, you want-
motherfuckers.
right.
You want something shady? I was looking at the Jake Claver lawsuit. They put his whole address in there. They put his full blown name. They put everything. I'm like, God damn, bro. What are you gonna do? That is not right.
Okay, what
I didn't hear
happened?
anything
So
about this.
Claver's in a lawsuit. What happened?
Yeah, this like a whole thing with X Spectre. He basically promised people some things, and then he didn't follow through, and he created created a false domain and a bunch of false stuff, and then he's being sued for like,
Claver did or
Yeah.
fucking
No, Jay Claver
X
did, bro.
Factor?
no, Jay
What?
Claver did, yeah,
So
and
X
he owes
Factor
yeah,
is suing Claver.
yeah, he owes Derek like $75,000.
Dirk, I remember hearing stories that Dirk was like a scam. You know
Nah,
what I mean,
that's not what the lawsuit says. The lawsuit says that it was Claver.
Wow.
Claver was the scumbag that did everything.
Why the fuck is this happening now? That's crazy. Okay.
No, this
Brain-
shit
brain-
happened this happened like 2
Oh.
years ago, but it's an ongoing case.
Did he have videos promising like subsidies or something like that from this X Spectre? Is that what the
No,
evidence that they got?
he didn't fall through at all, like whatsoever. Yeah, there's a whole lawsuit. If it is true, it's a whole lawsuit. I posted it on my account on my Twitter. Y'all can go.
Yeah,
You can go read it.
Drop, let me, I like the tea.
You want me to drop it to you right now? Hold on.
Can I eat pumpkin seeds and papaya seeds and fucking apricot seeds now
Yes,
before I get on the cleanse shit later?
correct.
Hell
I
yeah.
told you that's what I do. The pumpkin seeds in the morning and at night. That's give your viruses some food that they don't like. They'll die from right away in the morning. And before you go to
Are
bed
they
at night, it's like,
salted? They're yummy, aren't they?
pumpkin seeds are damn good, man. Especially if you kind of roast them a little bit more than they are. I'll get the ones that are already roasted. I don't get the salted ones because you know it's gonna be iodized crap on there. Just put your own
okay.
salt on. Re-roast them in a toaster oven on like 350 for about 5 minutes, like either kosher salt or whatever kind of salt you like, sea salt, Himalayan salt, doesn't matter. And just they'll absorb the salt a little bit and then cool them down with the salt right on them, and they're great. I just eat them just like that. Handful in the morning. Here's what I'm eating right now. This is my breakfast. I got
And
some
then,
watermelon right here, some pumpkin
Yeah.
seeds, and I just had a coffee after about the last I wake up and I don't drink coffee for about my first hour because your cortisol levels are really high when you wake up. You really want to eat fruit in the morning. If your body hasn't had any sugar for 12 hours, fructose instantly converts within 1 hour, immediately out of your body, energized, already absorbed and into your body.
All right,
That's why fruit's the best.
you guys ready?
Run it.
Here
Run
we
it.
go. Oh damn, it's not full. But basically, what it says is summary of compliant in Verdant Inc. versus Claver on December 13, 2023. Verdant Inc. at a Delaware-based SaaS platform for capital raised a file lawsuit case number in United States District Court of the Western District of New York against Jacob Levy Claver and Digital Ascension Group LLC, alleging trademark infringement and breach of contract, fraud, and defamation. Triggered by a November 30th, 2023 call from Derek reporting Claver's unfilled promise of X-Vector Investments. The complaint claims Claver fabricated emails, wire transfer confirmations, and domains similar to Verdant.com to impersonate Verdant employees and deceive investors, falsely blaming Verdant for capital raising efforts. No funds were raised through Verdant platform, yet Claver's actions damage its reputation. Verdant seeks over $75,000 in damages, injunction relief, and attorney fees. The case remains ongoing of October 19th, 2025. Claver registered an unauthorized domain, confusing similar. So he basically messed up the domain, created fake emails impersonating Verdant's employees, and produced fabricated wire transfer.
No.
Yeah, and then he sent, bro, it gets even worse. Look, he sent these to a third party via email and text, falsely blaming Verdant for the delay and failures in transactions. No actual capital was raised via Verdant for these deals, and the defendant Verdant account shows no relevant activities. Violations include breach of contract, trademark infringement, IP misappropriation, false statements, liable, and damaging Verdant's reputation and goodwill.
Hey, can you blow that up a little bit? Blow that up a little bit. Can you blow the text up? And I'm gonna drop it for me in the chat so I can read it.
Oh, I'll drop the link in the chat. But here's the case.
Fuma boys, with the $10 super cash app, Fuma. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, it's an actual lawsuit. This is the actual documents from the lawsuit. So I'll drop it. I'll drop the link in the chat.
You're a document.
Hey,
you're a fucking document.
Nerdy spilled the tea. Nerdy spilled the tea.
Hey, be careful who you trust out there. I'm saying, bro. People.
Now you got me laughing like that, Buster.
Bro, that was like a crusty. That was like a Krusty the Clown laugh.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck was that?
Hey,
guys. What the fuck was that?
That's Krusty the Clown, bro, from Simpsons.
Hella funny,
Love it.
bro.
All right, so Claver, there is some dirty shit with that. That's weird. Okay.
Yeah,
Jake,
wild, bro. So how do you guys feel about Caleb and Brown with that whole situation? It's kind of like a second link too.
Well,
that's all I'm gonna say.
I'll tell you this.
Oh, don't say that, Todd.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Be careful.
He's not your crypto.
You mean I met a lot of people at these meetups and shit, and I never really met Claver.
You weren't
Rector. Rector's been in, but like I've never really chummed it up with those guys. I think I shook hands with Rector one time back in the day, but there was no conversation. Nobody was like, "What's up?" Like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
They're at Vegas. They're at last year's Vegas.
I'll tell you this, and I'm not even like trying to like defend him because I always thought that he was kind of little like a fucking what I say. He was like a Slavic fucking gang lord. Dirk.
God damn.
Spectre. Yeah, he was like a Slavic. But I met him in person, and he was cordial. You know what I mean? But I've met Dirk in person, and I'm Spectre and that whole shit. And I'm just saying, I've never met the other guys, and Dirk has been present at multiple, fucking events. So
yeah,
and it's not like these motherfuckers don't know who the fuck I am. I mean, it's because of Baggy. I roll around with Baggy. I'm one of Baggy's capos. You can't fuck with me. You know what I mean? It's literally gangland. It's a gang. You're either in the DAI fucking, you know, Digital Perspectives gang, or you're in the fucking, we're in the Bagman corner, bro. Baggy's the man. And then you've got like the weird ones that are like solo, like Cobb.
Yeah.
Cobb don't talk to nobody, bro. He ain't friends with nobody. Yeah. Neither is Rector. Or is Rector? No, Rector did the, what did they push? Didn't they push some big shit back in the day? Like
the fucking the buyback with the Valhalla.
The buyback. That was a big ass thing.
Yep.
Everybody
like going to work. Were
That's
they
what
just
got
gonna
the
be like,
link
hey,
to pump
buy this
up.
shit back? I mean, how was that going to work? I heard about it and I was like, I didn't understand it. I'm not gonna lie.
Whose
to you.
original fucking idea was that? Who on Twitter blew that idea up? The buyback shit? Was that
Valhalla Capital?
Arrington? Valhalla, yeah, Vayhill.
But there was hella people, bro. That was like DEI, fucking inspector. There was hella people that were pushing that shit. Hella people.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And then you got-
now it is kind of coming to fruition though. They did announce that they're raising capital by
but not
$1 billion
$50,000. Not
Nice.
$50,000 per XRP though. The way how they were promoting it. Fucking liars.
Correct.
That
But
shit, that
Never
shit
wavered,
got.
though, bro.
we
Straight
are
liars.
seeing the
wavered on anything,
DTCC just announced that they're
They always
actually
skip,
going to tokenize everything, which we've been talking about in this community for 5 fucking years. Excuse my language. I mean,
Whoa.
we're starting to see those connections come into play now. You know, I mean, Swift. We've been hearing that the main narrative was taking over Swift. You know, Swift is the big cheese. You know, but the DTC has $100 trillion that they just announced that they could tokenize. 100 trillion. They're just one player in the aspect of real world tokenization of 4 quadrillions of dollars. There's many entities that have that kind of large capital, you know, especially when we're tokenizing real estate and real world assets. You know, the Saudis, the family money that we talked about a lot here on this channel, family offices, money that is unaccounted for, like, you know, the International Bank of Settlements, you know, they can operate out of all this where we're talking about right now. They don't have to disclose where they're moving assets around the planet. They don't have to be under any regulatory regulations for any country, even their own in Switzerland. You know, they don't have any kind of oversight or anything like that. Yet they bring in over $100 trillion a year. So, you know, they're talking about tokenizing now. So it's freaking go time. But we got this bullshit. Keep cussing. We got this stranglehold with the United States government right now that is out of control. It's like literally out of control. But it's, what's the reason behind it? There's a motive.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
At what point does it become Navigator's rant? Do we have an icon for that?
Every time. Every time he comes on, bro. Every time he comes on.
I love you, brother, but bro, you're ranting. You're
Like, goddamn.
Okay, I
All
just
right.
want to ask one question. This is simple. In the chat, in the private chat, I put this guy's YouTube channel up. It's called Cat's Wallet. Has anybody heard of this before?
Meow. No.
Anybody seen Cat's Wallet?
No.
He's got 1,000 subscribers, and he's breaking down all the bearable bull stuff. And like this thing just popped out of nowhere on my YouTube feed. You guys want to take a look at this real quick, if you don't mind?
Real quick before you go, I got a little
You
bit
got a
more
website too.
I got a little bit more drama I want to cover real quick before we continue, and then the stage is
sorry.
yours. The stage is yours because you know
I was gonna let you share. Go ahead.
drama is spicy.
Run it.
This stuff is spicy. You guys ready? So there's another project that was rugged on the XRP ledger. So it says, I've been informed by our dear VOC community member that Fuzzy Cafe rugged his community. Both X accounts were deleted, all funds were pulled in their accounts, all of their accounts. I'm sorry that we had experienced this. And then I think it was Lady Dev explains everything what happened. Shout out to Lady Dev. So Lady Dev says, so I woke up this morning to find both X accounts deleted. Then Brian drained everything from the NFT fund wallet, sending them to his Coinbase. He also pulled the Horizon, the Horizon AMM pool, transferred all the partnered and the liquidity pool tokens from the wallet and moved it to another wallet. And from there, He pulled 800 XRP from the liquidity pool and then ghosted everybody. As of Cafe and the ref shares to his NFT holders, the Cafe will be rebranded under the First Lady on the XRP ledger, and a new collection will be done mint free for the ones who's holding Fuzzy Man. As for the funds stolen, I will find a way to continue to move forward as I do, and the Cafe and everything will be building will remain, which is crazy. And there's a lot of projects that are like that. I'm just saying. Go ahead, Fuma.
Can I say something? I think I know what happened. Can we pause the music? Okay. Can we pause the music?
Yeah, let me fucking.
I think I know what happened with that project.
Whoa. That's a lot of commanding going on right now.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Who the fuck? You just decide to go on a rant?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Fuma.
I think what happened was the guy, he woke up this morning and he played that song, I'm Gonna Be Ghost by the XRP bag. Yeah, he ghosted their ass. That's all I got on that one.
Hey, someone else said earlier, we talked about this on the last show, but dude, that's more Elipal was more user error, man.
Oh,
man, you made me turn the music
I'll tell you
off
this.
for that shit.
Yeah, man. I was just trying to be a dick, but it was funny. I was hoping like he was gonna pick it up and like play Ghost by Bagman on top of it. Like
I got that one too. Hold on.
Someone else said that. I think J. Rory Bulldog said it earlier. But yeah, they get a bad name, but honestly, bro, I just got the Elipal X. That's one of the baddest motherfucking machines I've ever used in 8 years of crypto. Might be a bad time to say that, but it has nothing to do with Elipal, bro. That's like jock riding, bro. You when you don't look into it, it really doesn't have anything to do with Elipal.
Share that.
Elipal and Decent are
all right.
my
Here we
favorite
go.
wallets.
No, hold on. Share that Joel Katz from today, bro.
Oh, hold on. I got that too.
Share the Joel Katz from today, bro. Like, Gabe, we're being a noob, bro. I yelled at you like 4 months ago. You should have cleaned up your fucking
one in phishing
your
emails
act 4 months ago.
The phishing email ones, or the one before that?
No, the Joe Katz phishing email one from today. It ain't no hot wallet's fault, cold wallet's fault. It's none of that fault.
So here it says huge increase in phishing emails claiming hardware wallet security upgrades or verification processes. Ignore any such messages you receive unless you can independently confirm them, and never enter a hardware wallet seed phrase into anything other than your own hardware, other than the hardware wallet.
Yeah, but that also, to add to it, it applies to hot wallets. As long as you're not clicking on links and shit, you know what I mean? Like, you can restore a cold wallet onto a hot wallet, and it should be fine.
Yeah.
Problem is, you're clicking on other shit that lets people fuck it all up.
I added that in the bottom. Always verify the URL, people. Never click malicious links. 99% of compromises are user error. Self-custody doesn't come with insurance. Your awareness is security.
Bro, but there's more. There's one fucking thing that no one's really touching on. Everybody's touching on it, but they're not really touching on it. It's that it's not about restoring a cold to a hot or a hot to a cold. Joel Katz just said cold, a hardware, which is a cold, physical device, cold to a cold. That's what he just said. But it doesn't mean you can't restore a cold to a hot. It should, in theory, be fucking safe. You're just removing the
Why would
physical
you want to
device.
do it?
Yeah, but
you only want to do it.
Well, let me give you an
if
example.
you had an issue with that wallet and you wanted to like get the funds off of it.
Yep.
You know,
then you throw it on a hot wallet.
Ordering one and waiting 2 weeks to regenerate in a new wallet. You could put it somewhere else, but
it's like people that
you don't
have
buy a
Zerk
cold
on-
wallet to fucking upload and put all your keys on the hot wallet. Like,
right.
And
but even if
also,
you
like,
do-
that guy's biggest mistake was he wanted to see how much money he had everywhere, like on his fucking laptop. No, man, that's every
His
device. Like,
fucking
I have
tablet-
no apps on my phone
Yep.
I use. I don't have shit on there. Period.
I bet you his fucking wife, dude, like shops on fucking Temu.
Why you
with
gotta
that
blame his
tablet.
wife for? What the wife do?
guarantee you.
What the wife do, bro?
The wife
Why
got
the
on
wife
that
do?
tablet every day, and he restored his hot wallet, or his cold wallet to a hot on that tablet. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's way other shit. People aren't touching on it. In theory, you should be fine. And there's an example that I have is that I had Flare. I had my fucking
Yeah.
flare from the original flare drop back in the day. Had my flare on a Safe Pal, and Bifrost came out. Remember when that shit came out?
Yep.
I had to restore that Safe Pal to the fucking Bifrost to get that shit over there. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
I mean, at least I did at that time, and it was a process to get it over there. And so
Yeah.
I restored that shit to the Bifrost. It's fine. Like Bifrost total hot wallet. Like it's there's no there been
But
no
the best
fuckery.
move, like if you
Yeah.
want to be a little more secure, I think the best move is go out and get a new phone immediately and transfer the old phone on where it's only Wi-Fi. So even if you have a hot wallet on a phone that's just Wi-Fi, you're not on fucking cellular service hitting the internet 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? You're only going to use it when you use it. But
Let me talk about the obvious shit. Here's the obvious shit.
User error.
Run it, bro.
If you got fucking $1.9 million worth of XRP, don't put all that shit in one place.
Yeah, what are you doing? That's
You know,
stupid. That's stupid.
My second mistake was breaking the rules of the crypto club. You don't talk about your crypto. I would be saying how much I had. I'd say, hell, I lost all my shit. I was like, $3 million.
You
Why
know,
you talking about that on the internet, man? In your face?
Bro.
Put a mask on your face or something, man.
Hey, you know what the fucked up part of the whole situation was? Is that hella
Yes.
people made videos about his shit, got hella views on their YouTube channel, and then they probably won't even donate him any kind of money whatsoever. They just fucking profited off of his video.
What-
Hey,
what
hey,
blows
you know
my
what's really
mind?
fucked up? Hold on. You know what was really fucked up?
We-
Is when they stole this shit, they separated out to a whole bunch of different wallets.
Bro, okay, hey, oh, all right, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
But here, let me
Oh,
say
really,
this.
my God.
What blows my fucking mind before you get into this? What
Yeah.
blows my fucking mind is that he had admitted. I don't know if you guys watched the videos of this guy. He had
I did.
admitted he has been in crypto for 8 years. I've been DCAing. I've been buying crypto. I've been watching DAI from the gate. I've been watching this
Yeah.
from the gate. Watching this motherfucker. All DAI. I don't know about you, but I cut my teeth on all those guys too in the beginning. Cobb, DAI, all
Yeah.
that shit.
I don't want
You
none of them.
fucking you would totally know to put it
Mhm.
into at least 5, 10 different wallets, bro.
He was using the
Like
same
you
rubber.
would totally
Like-
know to do
Yeah.
that. Like
It's like
What
using the
the
same
fuck?
rubber after sex. You
Bro,
know, it's
crazy,
yeah,
bro.
You
Honestly,
can't do that, Fuma. Fuma, that's bad.
you just
The whole
you
story is
trampoline. You trampoline and you
Same
flip
rubber,
it.
dog.
You flip it.
put in the dishwasher.
Hey.
Good.
Before you guys
Oh,
get
man.
into it, I'm gonna head out, man. But I appreciate
Oh.
everybody.
Bye,
Oh,
I gotta go,
Buster.
man.
oh, bye,
Buddy.
Buster.
Bye, Buster.
Bro, run
All right, let's run
Get
it.
into
Ready?
it.
You guys
Get-
ready?
get into
Here we
it.
go.
Get it.
All right.
Get it.
A message from our community, standing with Brandon. I don't know how to say his last
There we
name. LaRoque. Wallet safety awareness.
The Rock.
LaRoque. We are saddened to learn that our United States user, BL LaRoque, recently lost approximately $3 million worth of XRP, about $1.2 million $1.2 million XRP tokens in a hot wallet theft incident. Our heart goes out to Brandon during this difficult time. No one should ever have to experience such a loss. After discussing the situation with Brandon and reviewing the available details, we understand that this was not a cold wallet hack, but a hot wallet theft, meaning that the wallet was involved and connected to the internet. To explain simply, hot wallets are connected to the internet. They are convenient for daily use, but are exposed to online risks such as phishing, malware, and remote attacks. Cold wallets, such as hardware wallets, are fully offline. They never connect to the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or any network, making them much more secure for long-term asset storage. Many crypto users, especially newcomers, often confuse these two types. And that's completely understandable. The industry as a whole needs to do a better job helping people understand how wallet security works. Brandon's case is a painful reminder that education is the first line of defense. We see this opportunity to raise awareness and to help more users protect themselves. Ellie Powell will continue to invest in clear blah 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 blah. But yeah, basically saying it was that nigga's fault. It was his fault. He fucked up. So,
but here's the thing, though, bro. To get down to the nitty gritty, they still didn't explain. Oh, well, hot wallets are susceptible to phishing attacks and they didn't.
Yeah.
They should have went into detail about that motherfucker clicked on something and then put his seed words into some fake website or something.
that's his fault.
Like I know it's his fault, but what I'm saying is like, don't you like it how Elapal didn't give two fucks the first 3 days?
It has nothing to do with them. They're like, bro,
but now they're all like heartfelt and shit, like because
They're just
losing
clarifying that they're not involved in that problem.
Yeah.
Be careful where you put your seeds.
Right?
Be careful where you put your seeds.
That has to do with
But that's
crypto
what I'm saying.
and in life.
But they discussed it with Brandon. They still didn't get down to the actual root of what happened. The actual root of what happened is still speculative. Meaning,
oh no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Let me pull it up.
What exactly did he fucking do? And is it just his? Is it? Just
I say we get him on here and interview him.
He won't come on, bro. I already put in the comments that motherfucker ain't coming on because he knows he's gonna get ripped apart on the show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see with all the transactions that go through, all the immutability, all everything that we have as far as compliance. Why, even if we have a wash of those 100, different accounts that they were trying to wash it through, turbo wash or whatever, why still couldn't an AI system find all those transactions and track it still back to one person that took all the money?
And do what?
They still can.
And do what?
The whole story
letters of marque and
recover the money. Well,
and do what?
They could recover the money. They
tell
could
them get it back. That's not how it works.
Yeah, bro.
That's not how it works, bro.
That's
not how it works.
We have the technology. We have the data. All the data stored in all these.
I know, but you have to understand. You have to understand what self-custody means. Self-custody means it's your fault. Meaning that if you transfer something from one wallet to another wallet, it's now that person's possession. It now belongs to that person. It's no longer yours. Like, people need to understand that shit. This is why meme coins and pump and dumps have become legalized. Because there's no insurance, there's no nothing. It's all self-custody stuff.
He also won't come on.
There's no pointing
show.
fingers. There's nothing like that.
He got bro, this guy got 3,000 to 4,000 subs in the first 3 days, bro. He's double our subs. And we're like the OGest of OGs in here, which is nuts. So he's got like
he's gonna have to keep losing money for people to pay attention though.
He's got that 15 minutes of fame. He's got that I'm big shit right now. He's got that going on, and all these other bigger accounts are trying to hit him up, probably get interviews and shit. Like he ain't coming on this show. It's the same reason why Rector never came on here. It's the same reason why Claver never came on here. It's the same reason why fucking Cobb never came on here. The only motherfucker who's got the biggest balls on earth that's come on this show is Airy.
Yeah, shout out to Airy. Let's go,
Airy, bro. Crypto Airy has bigger balls than all the rest of the top brass.
Is Airy from Dipperto?
No, Crypto Airy is.
Crypto Airy's a legend.
One of the top brass of XRP Army.
She got fucking brass golden balls, bro.
Yeah, she's got like 200,000 subs. She's 200,000 subs. She's like DAI level. Like way
I think she's bigger than DAI.
She's higher, yeah.
She's higher than
No,
DAI.
Airy's the only one that showed us love, bro. Everybody else sucks.
Yeah, shout out to
Maggie, of course. We're Maggie's
XRP
guys,
bags,
bro.
Yeah,
bro.
So, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a weird hierarchy of like fucking chain of command. In the it's like a XRP army. It's actually an army. It's just a bunch of fucking
grunts.
We're the grunts.
We're the grunts.
Hey,
peeling potatoes for KP.
Thing real quick, don't mind.
This is technically an Outcast show where like we are like you have like this XRP army, but you have like a cult within it, and everyone's following each other within that cult. Like there's like 100,000 likes and subscribers within that little cult, and we're in the outskirts. We're like, okay, you're done with that. Come in the back. We're in the back. We're like, bro, we'll tell you the dirty. We'll tell you like it is,
bro. We're the dirty poker game.
Yeah. We're the uncomfortable truth.
We're in that dirty, like we're in that smoky, drippy, fucking dirty, like 2 o'clock in the morning poker room in the back,
right,
of the Chinese restaurant. Like, yeah, that's what we are. It's fucking hilarious. It's gonna be sad because we're gonna miss these days when nobody gave a fuck. Nobody, we could scream at the top of our lungs and no one would hear us. But watch, when we start mooning, people will find this show and it's gonna be a sugar. It's gonna be fun, bro.
Guys, he came into the restaurant tonight with Nerdy.
Bro.
We could just play the old videos. of us
Yeah.
talking about all this stuff, man.
Bro,
Yeah.
Clips, dude.
there's years
Go
of
back to the old
content.
videos
Yeah.
and do some shorts, Berserker. That's what I
Bro,
would
we
do.
have, because it's been nothing but a live stream for so long. It's just hours.
Yeah.
It's not 1 hour video twice a day. You know, it's or not twice a day, but a 10-minute video twice a day or once a day. It's a fucking 4 hour stream.
Bro, I don't
twice
even
a
know how
week.
you manage this content on the back end, bro. Do you just like
We don't
screw
even
it?
manage it.
We don't even
It-
manage it. This is natural. This is
What
natural
happens,
chemistry.
happens.
I
Bro,
mean, like 'cause on the back end of StreamYard, you got these libraries, right? And like
Yeah.
you can fill up a library real quick.
Oh
Or you
yeah.
can just
No,
try to
that shit-
download your
that
content.
A lot of
Bro.
it got deleted.
The big ass closet
No,
with everything just shoved in there, like his house.
It stopped recording like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
The storage, yeah, like no. Our only archive is YouTube. So if Buster's channel gets blasted, we're fucked. Like,
Yeah.
I got a lot of the old shit. I got a lot of the old shit downloaded, but that reminds me, I got to go over to his house and just download everything from YouTube. You know, and shit has been like suppressed. We've lost a
Yeah.
few episodes here and there from them, you know, shadow banning us. Yeah,
Some good ones too. There's some
Have
good
you
ones with
gone
Rain.
through- You uploaded an episode and it just you go to look for it and they're like, you didn't post. You're like, yeah, I posted it, but the episode never posted. Out of nowhere, it just ghosted it. I'm like,
YouTube's
I know I posted it, dude.
YouTube's crazy.
Mine's pretty sneaky.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember
I've
the
I've seen a
I
lot
remember
of
that-
shit. Yeah.
I remember the shadow ban days of Facebook. Every time I would like during the whole like between 2019 and like 2023 2024 era. Well, I got off of Facebook before then. I just came back on recently. But when I was trying to post stuff on Facebook, bro, it would be loading like they're in the back watching the video of what I'm posting, and they're like, nah. They're like, no, it won't post. The page will just refresh, gone, video gone.
Dude, because I would never get your Facebook stuff. Now I get it all of a sudden, right?
Yep.
Like I
All
used
of
to
a
not
sudden.
Yeah.
get anything of yours. I'm like,
I don't
okay.
post that much stuff on Facebook like that. 'Cause I'm like, it's not even worth it.
I'm a troll.
Bro,
That's
that
what Twitter's
cat-
for.
That cat's like YouTube we were
Song.
talking about, Puma. That motherfucker started posting videos like 1 month ago. Like, I don't know who this guy is, but he's doing like
Dude,
AI
he's
history. Yeah.
What's this video Foom was talking
Talking
about?
the
I'm
cat guy, the
curious.
cat wallet guy. Yeah,
Wait,
man.
say that
Like, I woke up last night and it was on like somebody mystically put it on my shit. Like, whoop, this is needs to be in your
Recommended.
feed.
Yeah.
What is it?
Some guy named Katz. His YouTube is KATZ, and he uses like it's very polished. He uses like AI to make these videos and shit. It seems like one of those like kind of scammy crypto bro Bitcoin channels where you're like, what? Who's actually making this? So but at the end of the day, like I don't know whether or not the videos are legit or not. You have to watch them and go, yep, that's not right, or yep, that's wrong. Like we'd have to watch them and then filter them with our knowledge, our OG knowledge.
All right.
So
I was
depends on who the fuck this guy is, but he's polished and he's got a website and a link tree and all this shit. So
fuck that
Go
guy. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that
So I was talking to
That's how he feels about new content creators. Everybody,
yeah,
just
fuck that guy.
yeah,
I was talking to Grok,
Bro.
and I was talking to Grok, Perplexity, and GPT, and I was going over the little its a bits of details of how this all play out. Master account is one of them, but here's a big kicker, right? Is so you know how was it the Indian guy from Ripple and David Schwartz, they created this new company of the Treasury company, right? So basically they're gonna be buying like $1 billion or $1 billion XRP or something like that. Yeah, something like Evernorth, right? They're gonna be buying a bunch of XRP from the market. Now
that's that hoard. That's that shit that Apex was talking about. The hoard, the $1 billion hoard, fucking proposal. Is that the same thing?
On
as
the
Evernorth?
open market.
Yeah, that one.
Was it
Okay.
technically a buyback?
Okay.
So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing about
Hold on. He goes back when Redbeard wasn't overtly racist. Who remembers those days? Crypto Night Live. Yeah,
he
bro.
flipped.
Like
Something flipped in his mind. And his
yeah,
fucking,
Zeno
he just went off.
lost it, bro, and just went off the reservation. Yeah.
But
Sorry,
check
go
this
ahead.
out. So, how does XRP and all this stuff actually take off? Ashish Birla, yeah, that guy. So how does this stuff actually take off? Okay. So the only way, so there's a lot of conversations right now about, oh, XRP is going to go to this valuation, that valuation, but what people don't understand is that the ledger itself because people talk about short-term pumps. I don't care about the short-term pumps. We have a lot of short-term pumps. I'm talking about the long pump. I'm talking about like,
yeah,
you
dude,
know,
80 cents
the
don't
the
even
big
matter
money.
anymore.
Yeah,
we go up a
we want the
dollar,
big-
it doesn't even matter anymore.
Yeah, we just don't want the pumps. We want the pumps to stay for a long time. How does that happen? Well, this is how it happens. Not only will these people buy all of this stuff off the market, but they have to offer it as a service. What do I mean by that? Meaning that there's no such thing as crypto insurance right now. There's a lot of ETFs and spot ETFs and future ETFs and ETP talk going on. There's a lot of all these companies, these treasury companies that happen all of a sudden, but that doesn't necessarily affect the price of XRP per se. Okay, I'm not saying that it doesn't completely, but it doesn't really affect it long term. Okay, but what it does do is create supply and demand, right? Because now what all these people are going to do, they're basically going to take it off the exchange where you can't really buy it, but they're going to offer it as a service, meaning that if they want to, if let's just say a insurance company or a treasury company wants to offer a service, they have to hold the asset to offer it, right? By doing so, they're creating like this vacuum where no one can get into it. So that's the scarcity part from a I can't buy it perspective. Now here's the sauce. Here's the big sauce. Here's how it all comes together. It's the Fed master account. The Fed master account is where it sets everything off, right? Because what you have is basically Ripple, like we mentioned in the beginning of the show. Ripple said, fuck it, I'm gonna take over the whole damn system. I don't even care about these partnerships no more. I just want it all. Now what does that do? That puts Ripple in this really unique position of being one, a primary dealer, and then two, dealing with the world. So now you have basically dollars where, you know, they can be like you have what do you call that, a fraudulent money. When people print money, they're like just a counterfeit, right? So you have basically like a lot of counterfeit money. Well, with this whole situation, what Ripple is doing, not only are they the middleman. So if no one have been watching the IMF conferences, the IMF conferences, that there's going to be a lot of stable
one
coins.
happened today, bro. One was going down today. The Fed or some shit.
Yeah. So they've been saying that there can't be too many stable coins, because too many stable coins, it dilutes the whole market, and it's going to be all messed up. Now that's where Ripple, RLUSD, and USDC come into play. Okay. RLUSD will be used for basically a middleman. And then you have other countries who have their own stable coins, and XRP, not XRP, but RLUSD is in the middle. How XRP gets used is as a byproduct, meaning that anyone who uses RLUSD, by the nature how everything is let out, they're using XRP. That's it. Simple as that. So you have one people buying it to offer as a product, and then two being used as a mediary to transfer things. Now, where does this all come into? All this comes into is basically goes back into pool clearing, where pool clearing says, again, each country or each nation will have their own currency, right? They'll use their own network. It doesn't matter even what network that stable coin is on. It doesn't matter at all. The fact is that the stable coin itself will be pegged, because it's pegged to dollars, right? Within that whole system of being transferred, no matter who other stable coins that have, like for example, you have JP Morgan coin tied to RLUSD, so on and so forth. So JP Morgan can have his own coin. Bank of America or Bank of International Settlements, they can have their own coin. It doesn't matter, but it's still tied to RLUSD. And then that's how they transfer it to their intermediaries. And then boom.
We address Chris, we got compassion, homie. Don't feel we nasty.
Well, y'all talking about a shit about someone who lost millions of XRP. Show some fucking compassion. Bro, that was user error.
Yeah. FUD story. Next.
That was user error. We're not saying nothing bad about him. Yeah, he fucked up, and we have, but what are you supposed to do?
That's why I mentioned there's got to be something you can do. You got clawbacks going to be enabled. You got three
clawback. You look like a clawback.
If they start releasing the big companies with the letters of mark and reprisal, like they did back in the day with the pirates and shit, the companies can go get it. The government will get a cut, and the original owner may get some back. They can get it back. It's just not authorized by the governments to go into other governments' territory and do it yet.
Here's the thing about that. This goes into this whole situation. Is that let's just say.
Let me say something real quick. My thing, Chris, wasn't fucking hating on him. It was hating on the fact that he's hella suspicious. That's to me,
hella sus.
To me, it's sus because he's not like us. If he's been around for 8 years, he would have 10, 20 wallets.
Chris,
If
If
been
he was
around
a
for-
true, if he was a true DAI guy, he would have been in institutional custody of something. DAI is all about institutional custody.
That
Here's
was
the-
my point, is that he lost his fuck. And so whether or not he lost it or not, who fucking knows? That's where I'm at.
did he send the address? Did he post the address so we can look at it on XRP Scan?
I shared the link to Zach BTZ or whatever his name is, BT whatever. He did a whole thing on it. He did a whole investigation and found all the addresses. They used Tron. They funneled it through a whole bunch of different Tron wallets and
I
whatsoever.
mean like that. I like Tron. Sorry, I didn't mean to be like
Yeah, so,
no.
Now, here's the thing about the whole crypto thing and the whole insurance portion of this whole damn situation. Okay, is this? There is no crypto insurance that exists. There's fiat insurance, this FDI insurance, and so a bunch of other people who have fiat insurance. Okay, meaning that let's just say that you custody with somebody and someone loses some kind of money or loses some kind of crypto or whatever, the valuation is at that time, meaning you're not going to get the, if it appreciates, that's cool. You're not going to get that value. It's only of what you put in at that point in time of signing that contract, of accepting those agreements. That's the only money you get back. Now, here's the thing. If you do custody with someone and you do lose your assets and they did pay you out, but they're able to recover the funds, guess who gets them? It's theirs. It's not yours no more because they paid you out. That's how insurance works. So there's an incentive for insurance companies and institutions to buy these assets and to offer these services.
Just like when you wreck your car, they take the car.
Exactly, because once you custody with someone, or once you offer these services, and they're able to say, "Oh, I lost my money." Well, guess what? We'll give you your money back, but we're gonna still go and try to recover the funds. Like collections agencies, we're gonna still try to recover the funds, and when we recover those funds are mine now, and I can do whatever I want with them.
Smells like Voyager.
Right. So these are some things that people don't understand. So your only opportunity to accumulate these assets is literally right now, because it's cheap. Because once all this stuff happens and all these little institutions and all these little rules come into play, that's it. You're done. You're out of here. There's no way. There's no way.
They're not gonna let you in the game. You saying they're not gonna let you in the
dude.
game?
Well, nerdy, you're talking.
I forgot about that. OG fucking crypto Airy, so dope. She fucking air mailed us miniature Corona cases of
They were bomb,
miniature
too.
Coronas to the moon party. Like, that's what crypto Airy did.
Really?
You don't remember
Yes,
that? It
hell
was
yeah.
in Texas. It was
I was
at
a little
the
late.
farm.
Sorry.
No,
It was
you,
at the
bro,
farm.
you had
It
one.
was at the farm, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
You had one. I literally gave you one.
It was at the eco farm, bro. Yeah.
Remember when
I
we were
remember
eating
that.
crawfish?
Salary.
It was during the whole crawfish situation.
Oh, okay.
You remember?
man.
I gave you a mini.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro. He's
I
like,
think
oh,
we
yeah.
Back to what
Bro, we're
Nerdy was
yelling.
saying about XR Ripple and what they're doing, and all the. He stated the technicality of it really well, but in my mind, here's what the situation is: they're going to walk in like a ninja, start doing shit so fast that everybody's going to have to run to try to compete with them.
Yep.
Once they're in the middle of it, they can start undercutting anybody. They'll be so cutthroat. They'll be moving money for free. They'll probably pay you to
Yep.
move your money just to get you on board, and they can raise the prices later once they got you on their system. Once they start doing it, nobody will be able to keep up without them.
Here's a fucked up part of that situation.
Hold on. This
Go
Brandon
ahead.
thing, another thing about the Brandon thing and the Elapal thing is that it fucking pisses me off, because what it's doing is it's creating a wake, this giant wake of fear
Yeah.
in people.
Fun is
It's
out
on
here for real.
purpose.
And
It's on
that's
purpose.
what's irking me about this Brandon dude. Like, because it was at status quo zero. Not zero, but there's been multiple like wallet hacks and shit like that, but not necessarily. Most of it's user error, and that's what Nerdy's been yelling at everybody about. But that's the thing; most of it is, if not damn near all of it.
Yeah.
So it's
But
user
fuck nerdy,
error.
right? No.
This is no, but fuck Elapal, and but fuck Ledger, but fuck everything. Like, you know what I mean? The Ledger thing that got me, the reason why I don't fuck with Ledger is because the data breach, and the sharding. And the sharding.
You're talking to a Ledger Maxi right now. I gotta come.
I know
in
you
your
are.
defense.
I know you
Hold
are.
on,
and I'll
motherfucker.
say
No,
it.
no, no. Don't you dare talk shit about my sweet Ledger.
Motherfucker, they had a data breach, dude, and they fucking. It was
I've
just
never
like,
seen Nerdy do a
But-
commercial for Ledger. Only decent. Nerdy
here's-
loves decent.
I do love decent, but here's the thing
But
about
what
Ledger.
I'm saying is there's been FUD in the past. Let me finish.
Okay,
There's been FUD in the past, like the data breach. There's been FUD in the past, like the sharding with the uphold vault and fucking Ledger, the sharding of your seeds, which is still technically secure. You know what I mean? It's but also I
see?
know, right? Oh, dude, these motherfuckers, these two are about to whoop my ass. They're gonna
Hell
gang up on me.
Bro, just straight- look
I
at
got
him.
Legends
Look at
everywhere,
him.
man.
Fuck you, Marcus.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
Let's go,
you.
Miles.
I got Legends
Marcus,
everywhere,
let's
bro.
fucking go, brother.
What I'm saying is,
gang.
gang,
Right.
Gang, let's go.
Let me finish.
It's gang,
What
gang.
I'm saying is, shut up. What I'm saying is that this Brandon situation has created a bunch of unnecessary fear, and in effect, like just much like you guys, the new guys that come on, like remember when Nova fucking socked it to me the other day? Nova's like, "Shut up, fuck you, berserker!" Like he was hella mad at me. Remember? It's because he was trying to help. He was trying to help the new guy, and I shout out to you, Nova. Fuck yeah, help the new guy because I have that too. I have that little fucking sparkle of hope where I get to help the new guy. I'm just fucking salty and I'm tired of it because I've been doing this for so long. But when it comes down to it, it's this big ass wake of unnecessary fear regarding this Brandon fuck who lost his money. Yeah, shout out to him. I'm sorry. But it's created fear in the ecosystem, fear in the fucking community that they can't trust anything because they don't want to fucking do the research to learn what hot wallets and cold wallets. But it's not the difference between a hot wallet and a cold wallet. It's the difference between user fucking error and letting your wife shop on Temu and having
what? Bring
having
the wife in again,
bro, because it's funny. But it's the difference between letting your wife shop on the same tablet that you have a fucking $3 million on, or it's the difference between you getting a secondary device that doesn't even touch the internet, like Buster said earlier, unless you're doing a transaction. So there's like, and if you've been in this game for fucking long enough, 8 years, that's longer than me. Shit, I got in 5 years ago. What I'm saying is, if you're an OG and you think you're an OG, you should fucking know all of this.
Yes.
Like the back of your hand. That's what's pissing me off about this Brandon thing. It's not against Brandon. It's about this whole fuckery of misinformation and misunderstanding that is evolved out of this. And it's fucked up because now we got to do more. We got to do more work to put them back on game. Sorry, go ahead.
Check this out, Zerker, talking shit about my sweet Ledger. One thing.
Where'd Fuma go? Where'd your homie Fuma go? He dipped.
Hey, he'll come back. Gang, let's go.
Oh,
He's
shit,
there.
he's here.
Stereotype.
Don't mess with us.
I don't have a stereotype on me.
Navi's on my team. He's got a decent. Fuck y'all. Let's go.
We got two of them too. It's good.
It's 2 against
Hey, but check
3.
this out. Look at boom.
I got a
We out here.
Spartan card. I got
we
a
on the same
Kingdom.
team?
Check
I got
this
a
out.
Ledger.
Check this out. With the ledger, let's just say that you did import your seed phrase into another wallet, a MetaMask or whatever. Guess what's not going to happen? Your address is not going to show with your funds in it. A new address will show, address number 2, because when you have a seed phrase, people don't really understand that there's a multiple accounts that's tied to one seed phrase, right? So when you try to recover your seed phrase from a ledger account into another hot wallet, the assets that you're holding in account 1 will never show. You will always bring up account 2. That's why I like Ledger.
Because your account 1 is your
it's tied to this. It's literally tied to the device.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ledger. I fucking love you. Decent, I love you too, but I'm just saying. Ledger's dope.
Bro, what are you talking about? I'm on your guys' team, bro. Like I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
About.
Ledger.
Bro, I just got one, dude. It just came in the mail.
I got a remote.
It's the new model.
Your TV remote.
Yeah. I got a new one.
Hey,
Shout out to
back
Roku.
off.
Real quick.
Shout out to Roku. If you don't have
shout out to
a
Roku.
remote in your house, I don't know who you are.
Hey,
I got so many Roku remotes.
Hey, going back to what Miles was talking about.
Yeah.
Here's a messed up part of what the whole situation. Back up to what Miles was saying. Is this right? Is that the exchanges can cut you off? That's the central point of authority with this whole thing. Meaning that once all these institutions are going to come and buy it off because they have to buy it from the market.
Oh, they'll cut your ass off, bro.
Right? The exchange can say, we no longer offer their service, but if you want, you can send your XRP to our exchange and exchange it for some other asset, but you cannot send your XRP out from the account. So there's a lot of exchanges that have done that before. We can only send your XRP in and you can't send it back out. I'm just saying, you got to be smart with this shit.
Papa looks like he wants to talk.
Say it, Papa.
You're muted, Papa.
Oh, he's muted.
Damn, son.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Try again, soldier.
That goal. What'd you say?
Ah, there we go.
There you go. Comms are on.
Right, you're clear to land.
How about now?
How about now?
You rapping, Papa?
You're good.
Okay. No, I'm saying I'm a QR code. I'm a QR code.
Ledger LED.
Yeah, that's what I say. The spelling there. Yeah, don't you like the way I hopped off? Just as soon as we get going here, my oldest boy calls, and of course wants to talk his head off. But God love him.
But yeah,
hell yeah, take that call, man. Fuck this show. Take that call.
Take that call.
Hell yeah.
I did.
No, but here's the whole fucked up situation about this whole thing. People don't understand is once like the exchange controls everything, just like we saw with the internet outage, right? The internet went out. The AWS went out because of a DNS, and then all of a sudden, all of Ethereum stuff.
Isn't that shit still down? AWS?
No, it's up. It's up.
2 hours.
The domain name server. It's basically like a phone book for addresses. But that went down, and everything went out, which is crazy. That's crazy talk. Imagine I think there was all a test, and they're getting ready for this whole thing to pop off. Because just imagine if they say, "Oh, the internet is down." You could send the price went up, and you want to cash out. We'll send your assets this way, and you won't be able to cash them out again, right? Like, and they're just gonna gobble it up. They're just gonna gobble it up. It's gonna be crazy.
Get ready for the solar flare, because I just watched one earlier, and it shot off the opposite way of Earth, and it was massive. So get ready.
Which way was it pointing? Was it pointing to the first moon or our second moon now? You read that we got 2 moons?
Oh no, it's not
Jupiter.
They debunked that. It's not a moon, it's an asteroid.
Also, T-Dog saying that he wants to dissolve NASA.
Yeah, well, they don't do shit anyways.
Yeah.
What's the point of even having them around? It is a slush fund.
Can't even get to the moon.
They should just call NASA the Israel Fund, because that's where all the money really goes to. Ooh, did I really say that? Yeah, I did.
NASA's running Nazi bases on the backside of the moon, dude. NASA's run by the Nazis. They got a base on the moon. I'm convinced.
Yeah, dude. Werner von Braun's fucking tombstone. Read that.
Operation.
Space is fake and gay. It's not even real.
He talks about the firmament.
But what about the aliens? What about the comet? What about the Atlas comet that's going to kill us, even though we have a firmament that doesn't let anything
we can't take pictures of it anymore.
Coming.
There's no more pictures.
It's all gone.
Yeah, right.
Oh no,
Is
pictures,
space
no
fake?
nothing, right? It's supposed to be
I love.
We can't get a picture right now.
I love how one fact can dissolve hundreds of thousands of bullshit theories. One fact.
I love the fact
if we have a firmament, everything about space and comets and stars and planets is fake as fuck. Everything. If we have a firmament.
Bro, I like the fact
Think about it.
I like the fact when India said that they went to the dark side of the moon and it was all CGI, and they said that was real footage. They're like, yeah, we went to the dark side of the moon, but it was hella fake.
How can you talk about the moon? How can you talk about the moon?
It wasn't even a good fake.
If we have a firmament, how could you talk about the moon if we have a firmament, unless it's a local moon and a local sun? How could you talk about fucking Mars, especially one of the richest motherfuckers on Earth, talking about colonizing Mars if we have a firmament? How can you talk about any of that shit?
Mars is a slush fund. Go ahead.
I think Mars is an island.
We just got pictures.
That's correct.
We just got pictures from Mars today. They showing it, and there was like a snake head there, big stone snake head there. Yeah, from Mars. I saw it.
Yeah,
that'd be fake.
That's Canada or Nevada. It's a royal part that no one goes through.
With a sepia filter.
It's a sepia
filter.
It's all Photoshop.
Fossilized remains from the Tibetan forest somewhere. That's what that
I don't
is.
There's
believe
like
none of that.
flies landing on the rover.
Bro, the
You ever
biggest
seen
bullshit. The biggest bullshit about NASA was there's a leaf in the video. Go ahead.
Or the one with the mouse on the rocket in space.
That was kind of crazy, yeah.
Or the bubbles from their footage from under a giant fucking deep sea pool or whatever. The deep, yeah,
That's crazy.
but that's the thing: is space real or not? That's it. It comes down to really like on or off binary questions. Is it real or not? Period.
It's real.
Bro.
It's real that it's not. It's real. Not that it's not real. It is real. But no one is going out there. No one is roaming around and doing backflips on a station and doing all like get the fuck out of here.
What about the ISS?
Yeah, they canceled it. It doesn't even they sold that bitch off because it got too rusty in the water.
Yeah, it's too old. Yeah.
In the water.
In the water.
That's crazy.
You guys ever seen the training center? Go ahead. Sorry.
It's in the water. It's in a big pool.
It's in a big ass pool.
Isn't it funny that we can't get along? We hate Russia, we hate China, we hate everybody, but we can get along in the space station and in Antarctica.
Yeah,
we're friends. We're sing kumbaya.
The treaty
And with the central banks, we
And
can
don't
get along
forget
with the central
Boeing.
banks.
A lot of
too.
Boeing-
Yep. All the banks are all on board together with all the nations. They're all having meetings and they're all fucking. Yep, dude. Preach it, Papa. That's beautiful. Most people don't even want to fucking even entertain that because it'll fucking obliterate
Correct.
generations of disinfo.
The
in their
13
brain.
banks of BIS, China Bank is one of them. Yeah, there's Switzerland, you got United States, which is the Fed. You know, all these central banks are all talking to each other all the time. They're all the ones that make all decisions. And while we're having so many conflicts and wars, they make money off this shit.
Bro,
money
wait
off
till
of
the
wars.
normies. Wait till
They
the
make money
normies.
off wars.
Bro, wait till the normies FOMO like fucking no other dude into the show, and we're like, hey, space is fake.
Everything is fake and gay.
Oh, dude, they're gonna be like, fuck you, shut up.
Hey,
you're crazy.
you know one thing.
You guys are
One
crazy."
thing people don't really like to admit is that the whole reason why the independence happened, 1776 happened, was because Britain was in debt. They're in debt to the banks, and then basically try to bring a usury over here. I mean, people don't even talk about Columbus Day. Columbus was, he was a Zionist. A bunch of Zionists came over and they had all this usury stuff, and then basically they were broke from all the slave trade from the Catholic Church, and they owed them hella money. I mean, that's why Fugger or Funger bailed them out a few times, and then they try to come over here and put us into the usury debt system, and we said no. That's why we threw a bunch of tea over, because we said no to your stupid taxes. But now we have more taxes than that event. Now we get taxed like 40%.
It was only,
So they actually got away
when
with it.
When they were fucking doing the Boston Tea Party and shit and the whole fucking tax bullshit, dude, it was only like 3%. Now it's 40%.
Yeah.
Now we're like, here, take my money. Like, we're
It-
giving
it
like
was over.
40%.
It was over when George Washington literally did I believe it was what was it? The Whiskey Rebellion. You guys Google that, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
George Washington came back and said, look, somebody got to pay for this war, motherfuckers. I'm serious. You can look it up. It's American history. He was like,
They went after the moonshiners and lost.
Hold on, let me show you something crazy. I'm gonna show you something fucking crazy right now. Hold on, let me find it. And ever since then, we've been in war. Watch, hold on, let me find it real quick.
oh, dude, the
Well,
war is
after World
I got
War
a
One,
chart.
the BIS. After World War One, the BIS was created to give back money from Germans to actually give reparation, whatever the hell it's called, for all the war crimes that they did. That was only supposed to last for a year, just to divvy out the money. And the BIS is still around today. That was supposed to go away, but the strongholds of the 13 banks still kept this going to today. Now we're looking at a transition back to what God's money: gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and other assets. Now crypto. So we seems like we're getting a little bit of the power back, essentially, but not really. They're utilizing
Hell
it
no.
to their
Getting
advantage
shit back.
for the most.
Speaking of gold, I heard David Morgan talking about it today. When gold reaches 57.90,
Mhm.
it overtakes the U.S. dollar as the number one commodity in the world. It is the reserve currency.
Hell yeah. You see
Yeah,
private
Apex-
equities?
Apex
At this
runs
rate,
down
we'll be
the-
there next year.
Yeah, Apex runs down the
Or by the
AWS
end of the
is
year.
back. Apex goes, AWS is back since DNS broke for their serverless services. Everyone's functions queued during the outage and had to catch up post the fix, which is why many services recovery was long delayed. Oh, okay. So it's been fixed. Okay.
This is what happens when you use other people's servers. That's it. Thank you.
I think this should be a waking call to everyone to know that the cloud is just someone else's computer, and everything and as decentralized as people think everything is more centralized than it is decentralized.
Those cloud services are fine. Zeddy
but AI is revolutionary, nerdy, but it's gonna save us. It's gonna make us robots.
Actually, AI has been around for years.
Bro, they've been listening to us. They've been listening to us fart, fucking fight on our cell phones ever since you could put Facebook on it.
You can't even buy Windows software anymore. You cannot buy Microsoft software.
Bro, you're forced to download it. Dude, service support for Windows 10 ended on October 14th. You are now forced to download and use Windows 11, which was
they're going to force you to buy their stuff with AIs built into it. Is what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Bro.
Cameras will be taking pictures of you every couple seconds. I mean, you might as well just invite Bill Gates to stay in your living room.
He ain't gonna like what he see.
Yeah, I like what he see.
He'll sell it.
Oh, that's funny.
They get juicy. He'll sell it somewhere.
To me, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we've always been using their shit though, bro. The Linux push never worked. It only worked for nerds.
I do love it when my Samsung TV takes pictures of me.
Oh, don't you love the fact that it has a camera and a microphone? Don't you love that shit?
What the heck is going on here?
Hope they ain't got one on my hot tub. They gonna see something they don't like.
Papa's packing.
So, Samsung TVs got secret cameras or obvious cameras?
They got camera behind the screen itself.
Okay.
Yeah, they reversed the speakers on them to be microphones.
Yeah.
And then, the screen itself can take a picture.
How do you think Bixby works?
Bro.
So, that CIA guy outed the Samsung and everybody about that the other day, or about a year ago. The one CIA guy that got locked up, he just outed them like, this is what they're doing. I know I used it.
Bro, that's gnarly. I didn't know they could take pictures, bro. I figured it was just the microphone shit because I did hear that, but
no,
I didn't know Samsung had.
It gets even more fucked up. When you agree to the terms of service, you're basically agreeing for them to send your data, whatever they collected from that unit, because it's their unit, it's their property. You're basically just renting it. It's not technically yours. And when you accept the terms of service, they're able to collect that data and send it to whoever the fuck they want, meaning that they can be sending it to a foreign entity, a government agency, doesn't matter what, but you have no choice over that. Once you agree of terms of service, you're stuck.
So a metal water bottle,
So
I could probably beat the TV and it'll stop it, or what?
No.
You know how I blocked it? If you have a Udemy router, it'll tell you the traffic that's coming off your devices. You can literally block that traffic. If you get a Udemy router, man, you can block so much stuff. You can geo-block countries. Boop. Nope. No more China. Boop. No more this. And then the funny thing is, I'll tell you guys this: when you start blocking China, you'll be surprised how many crypto websites don't work anymore.
Right?
Really?
Damn.
Oh, like these offsites, like AI projects. This, you plug your Ethereum here. Plug your key in here and do this. A lot of stuff don't like to work without China.
Well, you need the internet to use your smart fucking TV. So how do you block the camera in that bitch? You just can't. You can't deal. There's no way around.
Yeah,
you
got to block certain protocols that's coming off of it. So if you got a Samsung TV, this is what I do. Okay. I have Samsung TVs, but I have Roku's plugged into them, and the reason why is Samsung software goes to crap. TV's still good. Software goes to crap. When the software goes to crap, get you a Roku and block anything that's off the IP of the TV, or don't plug the TV in, or make sure TV's not actually just use the Roku.
I got Bro, I got a Samsung and I got a fucking Fire Stick in that bitch. So I just gotta take the internet off the Samsung.
No, there it is.
Yeah.
Amazon. I was sitting there looking at it the other day. I'm like,
the Fire Stick's listening to us fucking, the pictures are what piss me off.
Amazon is
Yeah.
technically a military company. They work directly with the military.
Yeah,
Yep.
so Starlink and everybody else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they all have contracts with them.
That
You know what's
motherfucker's a
amazing?
clone, bro. That motherfucker's a
Bezos?
clone. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's got to
he
be,
look
bro.
Like,
That shit's nuts.
look like he's gonna peel his skin off like reptile and like.
Yeah.
Put it in a-
Oh, you guys see that thing? That one senator or congressman, he pointed out a picture and said this person was a reptile. I think that just
Yeah, they said
this.
Timu Obama. That's that Jeffries guy. Yeah, another senator called him, like showed a picture of him and said reptilian. That's crazy, bro. I remember that. I remember back in the day, it was like one of the senators was like, Michelle Obama's a man. I remember the first time I saw like one senator talking about some other shit, I was like, whoa. Yeah, and that happened again, the reptilian thing. Like, what the fuck does that mean, bro? You're a congressman. Fucking explain yourself. Like, what? Explain to us what that means.
Explain
Shit.
yourself.
Yeah.
Whoever
Didn't Trump
posted-
just drop a video with Obama getting locked up, and he was laughing about it? I saw that on somebody's video this morning. Trump actually, I think he put it on Truth Social, where Obama was fake, obviously, but getting locked up, and Trump laughing about it and playing some song in the background. That was hilarious.
Now let's address
These-
this real
These
quick.
guys are saying electrical tape and put tape on it. No, it's not.
No, it's not gonna help.
Camera. It's a secret camera behind the screen.
Behind the
That's what
screen
they're
itself.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about how Trump is trying to enrich Argentina by buying their beef. Did we not talk about this in the last show? How all our beef is imported. Now we got this disgusting ass beef coming from somewhere else. This is crazy.
Does it have
Soylent
worm?
Green?
Brazil has a lot of beef.
I watched the short on Soylent Green the other day. It's pretty nasty.
It is.
They passed
Bro.
laws quite a while back where they could start importing chickens from China and stuff like that, and pork.
That's what Walmart does.
Yeah,
Well,
it's nasty.
Swift was bought by China years ago.
We're
Swift
gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
pork.
No,
was-
take us with you.
They were one of the largest manufacturers of pork.
Just leave the TV on. We'll watch.
Live feed.
Yeah, Swift is bought by China years ago. They still send pork overseas, process it over there, and send it back. They bought a lot of
the trucking
farms,
company.
they bought a lot.
Swift?
Oh,
trucking
okay.
company
I'm
Swift?
sitting there like, what?
I was like
the
bank Swift or the trucking company.
Yeah,
the
no,
trucking company.
Pork company.
Yeah.
They're, like Hormel. Hormel is another company. I think they bought Hormel as well. I'm not 100% on that. I know they were trying to acquire most of the bigger pork manufacturers in the United States. China had a lot of input on land too, to, block other cattle producers and other pork producers from actually utilizing the land too. They're acquisition a lot of land, and food companies in the United States have been doing that for the last 10 years. That's why Trump is now putting, tariffs on this, tariffs on that. If they have to ship the stuff back, that's 100% tariff. That's why a lot of products going up. A lot of it's processed in other countries.
His shit's like one step forward, 100 steps back. Like, okay, we're gonna have tariffs. Okay, we're gonna import meat. It's like, what the fuck? What? Hold up. What is going on right now?
You import meat, I'm gonna charge you 50% tariff.
We're
Hold
gonna
on,
give
real quick, Marcus. Did you have something to say?
No.
Hey,
Blood-
Marcus has been
blood
zombie the whole
levels are
time like
tracking
this. This is
position.
Marcus
That's
for
what
the
the
last
tariffs are.
hour.
Yeah, what's up, Marcus?
What's happening?
You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm just listening.
I thought you was on them shrooms, boy. The way you
No.
was on that. You see
Bro.
colors.
And Trump was basically trying to say like, oh, we're gonna make America great again, blah blah blah, but we're gonna send all this money over to a different country. It's like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Pick a side. He's pushing Netanyahu's chair in for him, freaking cleaning him up, mixing his collar, fixing his ties.
It's
Like, what are you
probably
doing?
the only way they agreed to tariffs was like, hey, buy our meat and we'll do tariffs.
None of that shit makes sense. It's all a scam.
But
Yeah.
I was in Tyler, Texas. You know how many cows I saw around there?
There's
so
hella
many
cows.
in the country, dude. Like, what are we doing? What are we
Yeah, there's
doing?
hella cows. Oh, we're gonna bring manufacturing back, but they're all gonna be run by robots. It's like, what the fuck? Fucking
Gotcha.
liar.
Yeah.
Hey, got him.
Elon's robots at that he's making tons of them.
We're gonna help the farmers, but they're limited to what seeds they can use. It's all Monsanto seeds.
after they lose their farms to big corporations. That's
Yeah, it's wild, bro. The whole thing is wild.
Bro, there's no answers to shit.
What a shit show.
They're all just talking. They're not fucking doing anything to fix anything. That's the problem.
They're not gonna
You know what I
fix
mean?
anything because it's too profitable. Why would you fix something that's too profitable? Because this is one thing I pointed out, because Nerdy was being too black pilled. Why are you being so black pill, Nerdy? Well, this is the thing, is that people don't understand is that why would you, so when elections occur, a lot of our elections have sponsors. Okay, that's literally what they are. They're fucking sponsors, and all these politicians are basically like, they should be wearing NASCAR suits. That's what they should be wearing, and they all basically have rules that they have to pass because of their sponsor that's funding their campaign, right? So our vote doesn't really count for shit. They really have to fulfill their sponsors' freaking goals. So they're like, okay, cool. So when people think, oh, they're gonna bring down the swamp, they're gonna wah 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 wah. No, they're not, because those are the people who's funding their freaking campaign. They're the one who's funding them to be in office in the first fucking place.
You know what it
That's
reminds
stupid.
me of? Yeah, it reminds me of like the NFL, right? Except for there's only 2 teams that ever make it to the playoffs, into the finals, right?
Yeah.
It's only 2 teams, right? So,
Right?
you know, they're going to run the I formation. We know what that is. They're going to run the T formation. We're going to see this. Hopefully my guy wins, and maybe I will get taxed less.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
Taxed less.
Who's gonna be in the Super Bowl? Most likely KC.
Chiefs.
Most likely Chiefs, right? Because Mahomes.
Chiefs,
we love
Eagles.
Yeah, Chiefs, Eagles, or something like that. It's gonna it's always the same shit over and 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 over again.
Hopefully my
All right,
guy
one
looks
thing
like
about
a-
football. One thing about football I gotta say is that I was watching football while I was in, and for Texas, Artie, my boy Artie, what is you doing, my guy? You guys know who I'm talking about?
No, we don't.
Freaking what's his face? He was damn it, and I blanked out. But anyways, let me see if I can find his actual name. Texas, hold on, Texas Artie. The guy, he was
Jesus. You don't know who it is.
what's his name?
Give us a hint.
He's someone's nephew.
Artie?
Oh, from the banking industry? What are we talking about?
No, football.
Oh, football.
This is where
Kelsey?
Berserker usually gets in here and says, fuck you. But
What am I supposed to say that right now?
Manning. He's Manning's nephew.
Okay.
Peyton Manning is his nephew or something like that. And they basically said that, oh, he's gonna be this next person and blah blah blah. And he just failed. Yeah, sports is not my fatigue. I don't fucking watch sports for shit. I was just watching while I was in there. 100%.
Like could be in the blockchain.
Same like Deion Sanders' kid. That was a big flop.
Yeah, they just hype all these people up. Yeah, Archie Manning. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That was sad. But I was watching the little clips from the Blue Jays, and how they do it, hit a home run. That shit was tight.
Bro, it's crazy. You can see like the fucking the normie dudes, the circuses and bread, like get all revved up now. Cause you like, dude, I'm at work and I'm just like, oh, here we go. And like one dude's like, yeah, dude, that fucking the defense and this and that, fucking yeah, bro. Like
It's a Roman
thing they
circus.
got. The only thing they can talk about is fucking whatever
Yeah.
football play happened or who got traded, or it's fucking crazy. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, but
Who
they don't
gives a
understand that it's
Yeah.
an entertainment industry, meaning that it's no different from the movie industry. It's no different from Hollywood. It's
Wrestling.
it's no different from wrestling. It's all orchestrated. None of it is by chance at all whatsoever.
Wrestling's much more entertaining.
Programming.
Yeah.
Idolatry.
That's all.
But it's scripted.
It's hella scripted.
Well, even in
the
the
whole damn
chat,
thing is
even-
fucking scripted.
Even in the chat here, like you got dudes, you got Grays, like G says Grays, Charles Tomarello, Arch Manning. That means that this motherfucker's a football guy. A
Yeah,
Gray,
you
is not
got
a,
that football neck if you look at it. See that
you
neck?
look at him, dude. Look at him.
Yeah.
No,
You feel like he got a
I'm-
helmet on, like when he go to
I'm
bed.
trying to talk. I'm not trying to talk mad shit about you, Charlie, but it's one of those things
I
where
am
you're
Charlie.
you're like you came out of the fucking woodwork just to say Arch Manning because your ego needed to say that you knew about Arch Manning. Like, do you see the knee jerk reaction? It's easy as fuck to see it. You're just like, what?
Hey, don't
Like,
let
you
him get
can
at you,
tell-
man. Jump on the show and talk shit back to but
Yeah,
I don't do you like that.
Charles, come on here and cuss me out, bro. But like, blow my mind too, man. Let's go.
I don't see sports no different. I see them as a man's soap opera. It's technically what it is, just like wrestling, right? It's a soap opera.
It's the same shit as like the
It's the same
Disney
shit.
freak.
I have
The
no
Disney
interest
adult.
in watching none of that shit.
The
I really
same
don't.
thing as it's the same thing as the Swifties.
Yeah, people always ask me,
Taylor-
"What's your favorite team, bro?" I don't have a fucking favorite team because I have better things to do in my life.
I give zero fucks about any of that
Well,
shit, bro.
Correct.
I don't
It,
care.
it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't rigged like everything else in fate, because you see guys step out of the 1 yard line and shit to shave points. What's the point?
The
That's
referees,
terrible.
the fucking refs. The refs are always freaking. Oh, this
You
is
know-
the flag. This is that. This is. I was like, no, it's not, bro. Why you lying?
That's fine
Why
and all.
you
If you're watching this shit
lying?
for, dude, I'm totally fucking what do you call it? Distracted and psyoped by like wasting time watching movies and shit. Like I'll go watch. Like I went and watched that Tron Ares the other day.
Hey, that
Like,
was
I'm
actually
into
pretty-
the-
Ooh, how was that?
No,
That
let me.
was great.
No.
It
Let me
had-
talk
it
about
had-
this fucking movie,
head
bro.
of the snake. Right. It had head of the snake like symbolism. It had like devil symbolism, transhumanism like crazy shit like that.
Yep.
But they had Hassan Minhaj in that fucking movie, and this dude cannot act for shit. For shit.
Liberal,
He had
liberal dude. Right?
That's what you
He's
really
literally
think.
like the way how you see him on SNL is the same shit how you saw him in the movie. It's like, bro, do you only have one kind of emotion? Do you not know how to act at all? And like it literally killed the movie for me. I was like, what the fuck? This fucking
Yeah.
clown.
Yep.
I think it was
Halo
going downhill.
running in.
All the actors suck. But you know what movie was good?
But I'll do it with movies, bro. That's my fucking Achilles heel. Is that like I'll just turn my brain off and watch
Yeah.
a movie.
Fantastic
I wanna
Four was
watch-
pretty good.
There's a new one coming up. What is it? Now You See Me. You know that magic movie series?
Yeah, number 3.
Number
three.
3. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to watch that
Yeah.
one too. That one looks good.
But I wanna see that coming up, and that's my football. That's the thing. But at the
Yep.
end of the day, I'm not like, fucking bro, did you see that actor? He was in the fucking like. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck if all movies go away tomorrow, because
Yeah.
like life is more interesting than everything.
Hell yeah.
right
You know-
now.
You know what's hella
That's why I
interesting?
can't stop looking at Twitter to see the new Clown World news every day, bro. Like I'm addicted to Twitter for the fact that it fucking always posts brand new cuckoo bird Clown World shit, like eradicating NASA. You know what I mean? And the reptilian fight between, like,
Yeah.
if you notice, it's some clowny shit. Sorry, go ahead.
You want to watch something entertaining as fuck? There's Excel competitions. Yeah, you heard that right. There's people who go and have competitions of how they can make spreadsheets the fastest. It's fucking entertaining as hell, bro. It's so fucking good.
pretty
It's
fun.
so good. There's that.
Yeah.
I watch BattleBots. BattleBots is my football. I fucking love that show. That show is tight as fuck. And then there's what you might call it, the conferences, the global leader, the global makers conference, like the IFF and the IMF conferences and shit like that. I love those things. They're just so good. And all the tech. Yes, Excel. There's Excel competitions, Ski. That people, there's literally people from around the world that go and they win like $100,000 from making the Excel sheet really fast. And the crazy part is they're just coding it out. They're just all commands. It's all command line prompts, and they're just like making these dope ass fucking Excel sheets. It's hella cool. But yeah, there's hella in it.
Right,
Well,
I
we
gotta
got a
go.
minute. I gotta
I'll
go.
watch. Oh,
See
good
you
night.
guys later. I gotta
Oh,
call my
good night.
son.
See you
12-hour
later.
difference in the United States.
Oh, yeah.
Great to see everybody here. Love all the commentary in the chat, and good seeing all the OGs in the chat. Shout out to all you guys, and too many to name here. And shout out to the panel every week doing this. And I'll see you guys next week. See y'all later.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Later,
Yeah,
Nat.
Good talk to
Right,
that
I go
kid.
too. Yep. Take the call. Fuck this show. Take the call.
That's
Take
right.
the fucking call.
I just had to take the second one. The oldest boy just called me. I'm going hunting
Oh,
this
shit.
weekend. Up
Nice.
to 10,000 feet. 5-hour hike.
Bro, that's
Nice.
I'll take a
crazy,
camera.
dude. What do you?
Yeah, take a camera.
70
We need some
What are you,
footage.
85? How old are you again? I'm just kidding.
79,000.
Hope's hunting something light. That's a long way to carry something back.
Bro, he ain't
I'm
fucking
not
around.
doing it.
Papa's a beast.
They're bringing not carrying shit back. Except me and my backpack and my gun. No. Too over that
That'd be
shit.
fun.
Bro, right guy goes, I
Yeah.
watch gold mining shows.
Those are tight. Bro, the X Games was one of my biggest thing. Watching the bike competition or like the street course with the skateboards. That shit's tight as fuck. Little ass kids, bro. Like as over the years, there was like, oh, this 21-year-old, this 30-year-old, blah blah blah, comes to skate competition. Now you have like this 12-year-old, there's fucking 7-year-old, this wins pro and best skating. It's like, what the fuck? What do you guys have time in your hands to be doing shit like that? And they'll be this 7-year-old just hit a body variable, blah blah blah. It's like, what the fuck? Fucking spinning around in circle. Like Family Guy makes fun of that shit. Like, bro, it's fucking, it's funny. It's funny. It's pretty tight. It's pretty tight.
All knowledge is available, man.
People
The
got
learning
skills.
curve.
Yeah. People
No.
are like fucking dolphins. It's wild.
Nova, fucking Nova, dude. Nova goes, LOL, LOL, LOL. Sports is great. I love sports. And then fucking Charles double downs with the fucking Peyton Manning, Eli Manning nephew Arch. Dude, I love
The whole
reading the
fam.
twat. I love reading the chat, and it just like makes sense as I go down because I miss it all. He goes, "You sound like my wife, nerdy." He goes, "Oh," and then Charles goes, "Yes, sir." He goes, "Yes, sir." Nova goes, "I'd catch a ball from Charles." He goes, hella funny, bro. Yeah, but Nova and Charles, they love the fact that they love their sports. You know what I mean? It's an identity for sure. But bro, like, what the fuck? What are we doing?
I think it's hella gay when people get. I think it's hella gay when people fight over their sport team.
Yeah.
It's
Like
like,
they're part of
no,
it.
my team is
Yep.
better than your sports team. How dare you talk bad about my sports team? I'm gonna whip your ass now.
They get
I
serious.
do. I do enjoy
How
watching the
old are
fighting,
you?
The fighting is great to watch. Like the Instagram reels of the fans fighting each other. Those are awesome.
Bro, I can't see with me. It hurts me. It hurts me. It breaks my heart to watch that kind of like, what the fuck? Why are they so fucking passionate about that instead of real world shit? Like that's my argument. It's not. It could be sports. It could be Disney. It could be fucking like Nerdy said. Anything. Fucking being a T Swifter, being a fucking whatever. And
Form of
but when-
belonging. They want to belong, be
Mhm.
accepted. It's a low level way to be accepted broadly wherever you go. Kind of like a club.
Yeah, but the energy they spend on the fights, like Marcus said, and the energy, bro, and the money they spend, it's crazy. Spending
Well, get your camera.
300.
Get your camera out. Get your camera out here come November 1st when all these EBT cards get canceled. You're gonna see some fights.
Oh man, talk about EBT. I'm watching hella videos on Instagram and Facebook.
So what's
Man,
happening?
How you gonna take
Tell
back my
me-
EBT on Thanksgiving? Blah 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 blah. If I see
so
someone with
EBT is
an
about to
EBT
get
card,
canceled? Like where the
Yeah.
fuck have I been?
They already
Talk about
are.
it, bro.
They've already got the notice. They've already got their notices. They're getting
Oh,
cut from like
fuck.
2,000 down to 200.
Yeah, I suggest everybody avoid the grocery stores next week.
It's about to get spicy.
They're about to lose their shit. There's a shit ton of people on EBT.
Ooh,
Oh, well,
boy.
there's a
at
shit
this
ton
shit.
of them on X. Shit ton of them on X already saying they are going to go just take the shit. Don't
That's
get in
just
their
crazy.
way.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
they're gonna
crazy.
take
Might
all
be
of it.
Trump's plan.
So that's there's flip switch. When is it happening again? Flip switch is to
Rooftop
avoid
Koreans.
November 1st.
chaos.
Rooftop Koreans.
Yeah,
You gotta watch out for the rooftop.
bro.
Swift
Say that
is
again, Papa?
November. Yeah.
Or Marcus.
Well, I said it was Swift is also November and Clarity Act. Supposedly.
So when in November is EBT going to be shut off? Period. Is it shut off, or is it you said 2,000 down to 200? Because normally People that just get the food EBT, it's only like $200-300 a month.
Oh no!
Unless they have like 9 kids and then they get like $2,000.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's some with 5, 7 kids, and they're going, "Well, how am I going to feed my kids? How am I going to feed it?" Well, I don't know. Get a job. Now I'm going. I don't want a job.
You know what?
Tough shit.
The problem is that's not going to cut it because you can't. Normal Joes can't even live, especially on like a fucking fast food job.
It's almost like it's designed to do this. You know, it's like a plan almost. I think.
Bro,
we're right when everything else is coming
we're
up.
about to fucking moon. When is okay? So that happens
November
in November
1st. November 1st.
November 1st. Okay, we're about to moon the fuck out of here because that's going to be chaos.
It says right here. It says benefits for October 2025 are expected to be dispersed as usual, even though federal government shutdown. However, benefits of November 2025 are at serious risk for not being issued if the shutdown continues. Several states have warned that November payments may be halted. Some states, such as Illinois, have explicitly announced that they may not issue any new SNAP benefits starting November 1st unless funding is
gave them
restored.
away.
Yep.
Chicago, y'all. Illinois, y'all gave them away.
Party's about to begin. The party's about to begin.
Yeah,
That's
right
a
at the
serious
same
game
time.
of chicken, man. That is a serious game of chicken.
Right at the same time, you're going to have a silver being unavailable. LBMA is going to be out. Yeah,
Right.
It's about to get spicy.
I was watching this.
Spicy.
I was watching
I
this
didn't even
one
know
video.
that shit about the fucking food stamps. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, I was watching this one video. How this it was like this fat chick. She was basically mocking people like, "Oh, I only pay $50 for my rent, and thank you guys for all my benefits." And then I guess someone found out where she lived, and they're like, "Well, fuck you guys. Now I'm going to be homeless because someone reported me."
Yeah, I saw that one lady. She was on there ranting and raving. There's one lady who's on there.
She'd only been on Section 8. She's only been on Section 8 like 5-6 years. I mean,
right?
Man, so there's one lady on there ranting and raving. They turned her in, and she owes $35,000 in food stamps.
Damn.
Like, and then like, so you got a lot of able-bodied people on Section 8, right? It happens. Everybody needs help, but you got some people who are living on it for a lifetime. And the bad thing about it,
80%,
because they've done it so much, they've passed it on to their kids generationally, and their kids are stuck in the loop. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
So, and then it just keeps going on, and then those people start to think that's all they're capable of doing is staying and living that lifestyle. So you see, you got to cut it off at some time. It sucks because it sucks, but you got to cut it off, man. It's not the kid's fault. But people have been passing this stuff on generationally. A lot of people have. I remember, I'll tell you this, y'all gonna laugh your ass off. It's about 10, 15 years ago. I was like down to my last like $10, right? Like down to my last $10. Payday's coming Friday, is Wednesday. And my daughter, I told her I'd get her some ice cream. So I walk into the Winn-Dixie and we get like a little carton of ice cream for $5. So I'm waiting in line, like, damn, it's my last $5, but I told her I was gonna buy it. So this dude was in the line next to me. He huffing and puffing. I'm like, problem? Like, I'm like, what's his problem? Like, he was getting physically pissed. So I had my ice cream, and I looked around, and it was like the first of the month. Everybody was slicing debit cards or EBTs. And they had steaks and shit, like shit I couldn't afford. I was like, fuck. And then he looked at me and I was like, bro, I literally was like, bro, I'm down to my last $5, bro. And this is the shit that they doing out here. And then he just was like, man, I can't believe this shit. Like, he just got belligerent. I can't believe this shit. I'm like, because he must have been broke like me, but I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, damn, it's my last $5. I told my daughter I'll buy this ice cream. So there's some people.
My wife works in a grocery store. My wife works in a grocery store, and she says that every month she sees it. They're eating way better than we do.
Yeah,
bringing steaks and lobsters and all this junk food through, and living like kings.
EBT SNAP gets $5K per month in Cali with 5 kids. That's fucking retarded. Yep, that's fucking retarded, bro. Like, that's more money than most people make with a semi-decent job.
A month?
A month,
yeah, bro. Yeah. The kids are meal.
That's only $5.
Yeah.
And they get free meals.
That's only five times my Social Security. What the hell?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, that's going
exactly,
to go
bro.
up too. They're
Yeah.
they're talking about cutting Social Security as well. You guys hear about
But
that?
that shit,
Good.
that's gonna make a big ass. Yeah, bro. That's gonna make a big ass difference. They're about to moon everything. Nobody realizes, bro, that crypto's about to run the motherfucking gambit. We're about
You know
to
what?
fucking moon.
Do you know
They're
the
gonna make
reason?
everybody UBI, even motherfuckers.
I was gonna say that exactly, brother.
Say it. Say it.
Exactly. That's exactly
it.
right? Because that's the thing that's the video that those posts that you tagged me with Elon. Elon was basically saying the same thing. How everyone's UBI is inevitable, basically, technically. So if they think about it. They cut off all these programs. They cut off food stamps. They cut off Social Security. They cut off whatever. Blah blah blah. They cut everything off, and they say, "Hey, you want some money? Here's some UBI." That's it.
Hold on.
Done deal. Everyone's accepting
you
it.
can't move. You're going to be stuck.
They'll
where you
be-
live.
They'll be
Yeah,
running
Elon-
for it.
Elon Musk says working will be optional in the future. There will be universal high income, and that was today. No, on the 20th. He was responding to somebody. Like this motherfucker, that's a statement from one of the richest guys on earth.
You understand the degeneracy that's going to come out of that? It's going
Bro,
Holy
it's
shit.
already degenerate. We're just gonna be way richer than they are.
They'll
Yeah,
give you all the
yeah,
money,
that's the-
and they can
that's the
tell you
wealth gap.
exactly how to
It's the
spend it.
class. Sorry, go ahead.
I say they'll give you all the money, and they'll tell you exactly how to spend it, exactly where to spend it, exactly how fast to spend it, and exactly what you're going to get, social credit score depending on what you do with it. If they can control every aspect of what they give you, yeah, they'd love to give you all that money if that's all you got.
That's
I
crazy.
mean,
Bro,
I
we're gonna be so fucking rich.
I got a family
It's gonna be
member.
insane. Yeah.
I got a family member on government services, and you cannot have a stamp collection. You cannot have money in your own name. If you accumulate any kind of that wealth, it will disqualify you for being on that service.
So
You
they
can
got
be
your
on that
Yeah.
service. You will be.
Hold on,
That
hold
will be all you have. It'll be exactly all you have. You
So they
can't.
got your
collect
Right,
more.
but that's if you disclose and report your assets.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine if you want to play that game. But a lot of those people aren't in the condition to,
Exactly.
do that.
And you know what about that, Miles? Is that we're this close from a social credit score. We're this fucking close. This fucking
It's
close.
gonna be right next to your credit karma score.
Yeah. Well,
And
no,
then-
what they'll do, it'll be utopia. In my opinion, this is how I think it's going to go. It's going to be like event, like crash. Then crypto comes in, and then the credit score's there, but people don't know it's there, and they're forced to get like their universal basic income through their phones, and everybody's happy and shit. We're going to be like utopia for a few years, and then some other 9/11 will happen where some American shoots a bunch of people, and then they'll be like, no, we can't. We have to monitor the public because there's too much mental illness, and that's how it's going to come in, bro. Something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Alien
How
invasion.
else do you fucking think it'll happen? Yeah.
Marcus is going with alien invasion. I'm going with killer hornets. Nerdy, what are you going with?
I'm going with space
Mental
rock.
illness. I got 5 on
Space
mental illness.
Space
Zarko,
rock or
what are you going with?
cyber pandemic.
What's that?
Cyber pandemic.
Okay.
Cyber pandemic
No,
via solar flare.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
some bullshit.
Is that how are they going to force the China credit system? It'd have to be slow. But if there's more and more people coming in, like what's a fast overnight event that's going to make them
Flip the switch?
COVID.
No. I'm talking about social credit
COVID
system.
again.
Meaning, flip the switch. You got to make
If you-
money, or you got to give people money for them to accept the new digital system. The digital ID. Everybody has a fucking wallet on their phone. You know what I'm saying? But the social credit system will that come together with the flip the switch?
Intertwine.
I'm thinking, okay,
You
oh,
get
yeah,
the
I think
UBI
it'll
first,
be.
you get the social credit system later. They just ease that in.
Yeah, they ease it
just
in,
ease
but
that
how
in.
are they easing it in? That's my question.
We
Like,
need
how
a
the fuck-
we need a super app.
You know what it's probably going to be?
the super
Probably
app
going to
will
be
come
an
right
app
away.
coming from USA Gov. It's probably going to be an app coming off of that because that's where they have all the passports, where you go renew your passport and stuff.
We already have
Okay.
one. It was developed by USAID.
Okay, so everybody's
I've
going to
been
get their
talking about it for
high
ages.
their universal high income from that super app from US Gov or whatever the fuck, or USAID or you know, whatever. We're dealing with like people using this system and this economy being super good, like right out the gate. But the social credit system doesn't make sense to the Maganites unless you kill all the Maganites. You kill everybody who's about freedom in America, because right now there's a massive psyop going on that we're about to get freer than we ever have been. And no, it's not that way.
The rich people will be the ones who do what they're supposed to, because they'll get more of the UBI, and the ones who don't, they don't have to throw you in jail. They just have to. Now you can't afford your lobster and steak. You can only afford macaroni. Oh, but if you obey the speed laws and do whatever, then we'll up it. They could control how much you get depending on how you act. They don't got to cut you all the way off.
Right. Well, they do it now.
like-
They have the FICO score, and they do that with regular credit cards and things like that. So you have this FICO score where you can't go get a loan or a personal loan or a credit card unless you have done well in their system. But at the end of the day, what's done well? Like, there's people that save their money and everything, and they don't have credit cards or anything like that. And they have like no credit because they don't have credit cards.
Go ahead, Papa.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Papa.
That's
But
me.
how does that? So
That's
yeah,
me.
right. You're a ghost in the credit system, right? Because you're not utilizing their system. But that's the thing. That's punitive-ish. It is a lot. It's really fucked up. That system's punitive. But I'm talking about the kind where you jaywalk across the street. As an American, you're a MAGA. You're a MAGA, bro. You're like, we're fucking freedom. God's sending the anointed one, and we're gonna save everybody's soul because of it's like that kind of MAGA shit. You would have to literally annihilate all of the Maganites that think we're going into freedom in order to enact this
Not
cross
really.
the street jaywalk. Well, how does that look? How does
I
that
think it'd be
look?
a slow
How do we
roll.
ease
It'll be a
that
slow
in?
roll. That'd be a slow
Oh,
roll.
slow roll.
They'll let
What's
they'll
slow?
let the good stuff come in. We'll get the money. We'll get our freedom, and it'll be
You gotta think
sunshine and
bigger.
lollipops for years. And
For
then
years,
they'll
okay.
roll it in slowly.
You gotta think bigger.
But
They're
it's
gonna
gotta
say
be through.
they're
It's gotta
gonna
be
say
through like 9/11 and like type events.
Yeah, cyber
9/11
pandemic.
events were- right, but it wasn't any individual's fault.
I know, but think bigger. They can easily say that, hey, we have all these AI data centers. Now we need to conserve energy. Only certain people with carbon credits can use a certain amount of whatever, certain amount of energy, blah, blah,
okay.
blah.
We were
I
a
said,
red
bro-
hair away from having a vaccine passport where you couldn't go in stores and stuff. They tried to do it in California. We were close.
Perfect,
COVID.
Miles.
MAGA,
Perfect, Miles.
MAGA,
You can't shop here
MAGA-
unless your social credit score is
Exactly.
good.
MAGA in America, MAGA is evolving, meaning they're getting hip to how bullshit this shit is. They're getting more and more hip to it, and they're like, yeah, no,
Yeah, but not quick enough,
So-
though.
when they try to roll that shit, I don't know.
Not quick enough.
I just don't
I
see it. I don't see us getting the wool pulled over our eyes in a 9/11 Patriot Act style ever.
Oh,
again.
yeah.
And
It's gonna.
I don't.
No, it's
see
gonna
it.
happen. No,
You
it's
tell the
happening.
MAGA
I see-
people the social
it's
credit
happening.
score is going to fix immigration. That's what you
Yeah.
tell them, and then they'll
Oh,
take it.
All you gotta
Okay.
say is, yep. Or you gotta say, if we get attacked, we're like, it was the Chinese. It was the Chinese. And then boom. Hey, I shared a link, Zerk, and the private chat. Run that video real quick.
Mhm.
It shows about the wallets and everything we're talking about.
I'm not trying to be a contrarian and like a punk ass. I'm just literally trying to wrap my head around like, well, fuck, what if there's a shit ton of people that are awake-ish, even if they're pure MAGA and they don't see like the body area network shit coming, they're just pure MAGA. Dude, those fucking people, like, you got to shut them up if you're going to try to give them some sort of like Skynet. You know
But
what I mean?
a lot of them are they're ill. So a lot of them are on medication, and the WF.
They're just going to die off. Yeah.
No, they already created a pill that has a chip in it that lets the manufacturer know if someone took it or not. So that's already real. Run that video real quick.
So Grimes bitch is right about the Depop event coming up.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, that's definitely happening
Wow.
right now.
She's been
It's
watching the
happening right
prophets. Same thing they're saying.
Give me a sec real quick.
Nah, fuck that. You get no fucking seconds.
Fuck that. Hurry up.
You get no seconds.
But if you think about it, what we went through since even 2000 and all the shit we have went through since then, And then we go through this major event here, say this next month or a month after that, or whatever. And then everything comes up roses and peaches. People are going to forget the shit. They're going to forget being angry. They're going to forget MAGA. It's my God, we got relief. Let's celebrate.
Yeah.
And then they can, a year or 2, 5 years down the road, roll in anything they want. And everybody go, okay, we're peachy and creamy. That's good. Look what they did for us.
I was gonna what I was gonna bring up earlier. Not this right now.
I got
bring
nothing
this
to
video
hide.
up, but
I'm a model citizen. I got nothing to hide. They can go ahead and do the social credit system if they want.
Right.
Like,
if you pull up the chart of debt, right, of how much money we printed and when we were positive and when we were negative, during around year 2000, 2001, we were negative, meaning that the economy is we had a surplus of money, right? Then all of a sudden 2001 happened and boom, it started going up. 2020 happened, boom, more debt. So this has been orchestrated from the start, bro.
Hey, Nerdy, along that line, I just read this today. For every $1 of US GDP, we have $5.70 worth of debt.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
How do you pay that back? You can't.
That's just crazy.
So, USAID, this is Nerdy's post. USAID administrator and Ukraine's digital minister team up for DIA app, Digital Passport in Health, Ukraine's Everything app. So let me go ahead and expand this, and we'll watch it. I'm gonna turn
More regulation, please.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But this is Ukraine, though, right?
No, we created this. It was USA created the app in junction with Washington D.C.
This particularly is.
XLM.
Yep. They're working with Stellar 100%. Run the video.
Right, but this is specifically for Ukraine right now, even though it was made by USAID, right?
Ukraine is a testing grounds. Yeah, Ukraine's the testing grounds.
Fuck me. All right, here we go.
With nearly 6 million Ukrainians displaced inside Ukraine, one public service app has become a crucial lifeline. It's called DIA, that's Ukrainian for Action. And thanks to a $25 million U.S. investment, nearly half of Ukraine's population is actively now using the app to track Russian troops, report damage from Russian strikes, and secure loans to fix it. The app also houses passports and allows Ukrainians to access social aid and more than 100 other crucial services. Helping lead the effort is USAID Administrator and former UN Ambassador Samantha Power and Ukraine's Minister of Digital Transformation, Mikhailo Fedorov. Both joined me Tuesday with the help of a translator for an exclusive interview after they did a public rollout here in Washington. Thank you both for being here. So, Minister, this is just an extraordinary app. You helped design it, create it. The technological advances in Ukraine have really stunned the world and impressed the world. Tell us about it.
First of all, we have a big ambitious mission to create Ukraine the most convenient country in the terms of public services. And
Hey, isn't that fucking that horn the symbol of Ukraine? Isn't that like a satanic fucking symbol? Yeah.
Hell yeah, it
looks like a Baphomet.
Yeah, it is. They have like a thing that talks about it.
Well, he's sitting next to the devil. What do you expect him to wear? That's one of the most evil women on the planet.
Why are they so fucking like shitty looking too? They look like gremlins. These fucking like
gremlins.
Hyper powerful fucking crazy. Here we go.
Have a big potential for it because in Ukraine now 300,000 IT specialists. And we have a political will to implement new transformation decisions to transform our country. And DIA is answer how we can build the most convenient country in the world. And we launched 100 services. We became the first country in the world who legalized and launched electronic passport. And now in Washington, we presented the opportunities of our digital country.
It's just
bro, I thought fucking USAID was like shut down. Like what is happening, dude? What's happening? Like how recent is that video?
It's a show.
Just because it's shut down,
dude.
Just because it's shut down doesn't mean like the shit that created just fucking goes away. It's still there.
Dude, it's all bullshit. They're like,
that has completed their purpose.
DIA in DC, and let's track everybody. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro.
digital passport. That's almost like a vaccine passport, isn't it?
That's exactly what it is.
Look how far they had to break them down to bring that in, though.
Look right there, Ukraine
There
crest.
it is.
Moloch
sigil.
Moloch and
Dude, that's
Khazarians.
literally the same exact fucking thing. That's
It's
nuts.
the same shit.
Damn, thanks for the sauce, bro.
You're
On
welcome.
that symbol. Yeah,
Olaf's a
symbology.
nasty one.
Symbolism will be their downfall. But will it?
Nah.
Yep.
Oh, nobody wants to believe that shit, bro. Everybody wants to live in Disneyland in their fucking head. It's crazy. Yeah.
You have to
Oh,
understand that
crazy.
you have to understand that no one gives a fuck.
Nobody. Well, they can't afford
No one
to.
gives a fuck.
They can't afford to give a fuck emotionally because they're running this rat race where they're surviving. And can you imagine people just being like financially free? They would start giving a fuck. You know what I mean?
They will be financially free on UBI.
Right, but at what point do you keep that the same level poor? So if they're on high basic, universal basic income, essentially everybody's on 5 kid having SNAP EBT. Let's say everybody gets that. Everybody gets 5-6K a month. How do you keep them poor down at that level? Like if you're getting
everything
5-6K
costs more.
free a month, you don't have to work. You don't have to do shit. You can just sit
Expire
online.
the money off. They don't
Yeah.
get to keep it. It expires.
Exactly. That's exactly how it works, right? So basically, you have an app, the DIA app, right? It holds all your information, and the only way to receive your funds is through that app.
Right, but
It's
what
history.
if
This is
you're
what the
paying
coal
all your
mines-
shit?
This is what the coal mines did. They paid you exactly $1 less or whatever it was than it cost you to get everything you needed. So no matter what they paid you, they charged you just enough more that you were one more day in debt. You just pay them whatever you pay them. Everything else costs a little bit more, and they're going in debt every day. One
So
day
that
older, and
implies-
what do you get? You know, or 16 tons, and what do you get? One day older and a more in debt. It's the oldest scheme for the powerful to keep the poor poor. You just
Yeah.
raise
so that
whatever you
implies
give them.
that
Everything costs more than that. That's all.
Okay, so that implies that inflation keeps going. They're not going to fix the economy.
No.
Is that what
Doesn't
we're
even have to be
implying?
inflation. It's new taxes or something. You put them in a 15-minute city and you charge them for the sidewalk. I don't know. I mean,
Oh, shit.
They don't even have like houses for sale no more. They're all for rent. And Apex is right. Is you can't have manageable UBI without a CBDC or a stable coin or some kind of clawback.
It has to be
type
It has to be
thing, right?
clawbackable. Yep.
So
That's
you don't own
fucking-
your home.
that's-
They won't own their car. They won't own the
That's
computer
so evil.
software. They won't own the computer the software's on. Everything will be rented. Everything.
And that's how that's how it works. Is that we move into a machine economy where the economy is the machine itself. The economy itself is not dependent on people. It's dependent on data and it's dependent on AI agents. And
You see
they're
how
the
they
ones who
got-
generate revenue. And they generate revenue through these digital assets.
Bro, you
Because the
see how
digital
that
assets appreciate.
You see how those motherfuckers push that ad, that Dia ad we just watched? That fucking the evil bitch Powers didn't say a damn thing, and they let the cute, like younger, barely speak English, feel sorry for him, like guy, like talk about
Oh, yeah.
Dia. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? You see how they fucking package that?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's cool, and he's just kind of young, and it's just like, you know, oh, and
Yeah.
they're yeah,
He's
And all-
helping his country.
yeah, helping
Right. And all of Ukraine was
Man.
basically about minerals. That's all it was about. It was about natural resources. It wasn't anything else.
I thought it was back in the MAGA days. I thought it was the what do you call that? The labs, the biolabs.
The biolabs
That's where
too.
they all,
Yeah,
that's
all
where
the
they had
biolabs
all
are
the
there.
biolabs for all the shit
Yeah,
back in the day.
it was in China, CHY NA or something like that, apostrophe NA. But yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Bro, we're 2 hours 13 minutes. You guys want
Yep.
to call it or what? What do you think?
Hey, we're not the conspiracy theorists. They're
No.
the theorists because we got freaking facts to back it up. All we're doing
You
is
got-
informing you people of the shit that I found or shit that we found.
Bro,
Cumulatively, we're just sharing the
amen for
information.
saying that, nerdy. Yeah, amen. Because these motherfuckers, they if you're listening and you're like, nah, that can't be. Thank God for saucing
Hey,
it, bro. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I'll give you a fun fact. What's the minimum wage today? 7.25, 7.50.
Yep.
7 and a quarter. Yeah.
In
Federal minimum wage.
1965, In 1965, it was $1.25. So for that $1.25 for that hour, you got 5 quarters, 5 silver quarters, and that was $1.25. I said $1.25. You got 5 quarters for your hour's worth of wages. Today, those 5 quarters are worth $25 for 1 hour, and you're making $7.50.
You're talking about them being silver back then.
Yeah.
Crushed.
No, I'm talking about that's what your salary was 5 quarters. If you got
you're
those
saying the
5
value
quarters
of
a
a
day,
quarter
Went
that
up and your
silver
salary
quarter-
went down.
If we were making
was
a minimum wage
$1.25 back
today, they were
then,
making back then for value, they'd be making $25 an hour.
$25 an hour instead of $7.50.
You can't change
That's
the
how much
tires
we
on your
did.
car on minimum wage.
Amen. That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Minimum wage would have been $27.89.
Yep. Yeah, bro. You
Yep.
can't do a livable wage, meaning where you can afford groceries and rent for an apartment, a modest apartment, rent, you have gas, you have maintenance on your car and stuff like that. Minimum wage should be $35 to $45 an hour. That's minimum.
One
That's just
person
minimum.
could work. One person could work then and survive a family.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. But nope. Not gonna happen. Trump's been in for a year. Nothing's happened.
It's just, bro, ain't nothing happened. All we
Yeah.
did was help other people out.
Yep.
I
That's
saw
all we did.
some new data about this finance cycle when they refinanced it. Instead of a 4-year deal, they did 5 years. So that's why this bull market is prolonging into the 5th year. They just released it. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And so the next time they refinance it, it could be 6 or 4, we don't know yet, or 3, whatever. So it's always
November.
changing.
They're cutting off food stamps. That's your fucking that's your mark right there. That's
The
that's
fuse
your
has been
sign.
lit on the dynamite.
Yep.
The fuse
That's your
has been
sign,
lit.
bro. Yeah. Because everybody and their mom, the ones that have had jobs and have not been on food stamps and things like that for years, those ones they're struggling.
Yeah.
You get somebody who's not used to, like what Fuma said. You get somebody who's fucking generationally dependent on food stamps, and you take that shit away. You stop that, bro. It's fucking chaos.
What do you think 2020 was? 2020
Welcome
was
to the Thunderdome.
yeah.
Oh my god.
2020, bro. 2020,
Who shall enter,
And
one
there's-
shall leave.
right, bro.
And in Cali, in the major cities, most of the people are on food stamps.
From 2020 till today, all they did was introduce working from home, and then they basically said anyone who has had a job for 20 years, 25 years, or whatever, you are now laid off. We no longer need you. And those are the people who depended on their job, and now they're doing the same thing with the food stamps people, the food pant people, basically saying that, hey, we know you depend on this, but too bad. And they're basically they're separating. There's no more middle class. Middle class is dead. Middle class has been dead, right? Like the whole BML riots fucking killed the middle class. Like they destroyed their stores and everything is fucking dead. And now what they're basically doing is say, hey, you guys need us, you guys need us, you guys need us. And while the wealth keeps going up because they keep printing money over and over and over and over and over again, eventually it's going to come to a point where they'll be like, hey, you guys do need help? Download the app. We'll give you this universal basic income, blah, blah, blah. And the money printer is never going to stop. To be honest with you, all they're going to do is inject liquidity back. They're going to inject gold into it some way, somehow, whether it's, Solidus, Judy Sheldon's proposal or whatever, but they're never going to stop printing money. And whenever they do inject it into it, it's this like that gap goes up. And what are they going to need? They're going to need a stable coin to be the intermediary for the convertibility. Like, if they say, hey, you can convert your T-bills, your treasuries into gold and silver or whatever, what are they going to use? They're not going to use actual certificates. They're going to say, hey, get some stable coins and we'll trade your stable coins for
Get some
these.
RLUSD.
Boom.
We're
there you
already
go.
on the treasury. We already own a treasury company. Let's just use our RLUSD,
Exactly.
boys and girls.
Exactly.
We'll write a little crypto check and get rid of all this shit.
Exactly. And that's why the eCash Act specifically said, if you read at the eCash Act, the eCash Act said it's a digital dollar issued by the Treasury. And that's how they do it, just like that, back to back. Simple as that. It's not even that complicated. So, you know, people say, oh, someone asked me earlier, long time ago in the beginning of the show, what happens with Bitcoin? Bitcoin goes away. Why do you need it anymore? They hold it for a store of value, but if you inject liquidity, you inject a gold convertibility into the market, why even do you need that shit anymore? You don't.
Bro, these fucking people on X are fucking dead ass, like dead down as fuck for Bitcoin. No, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do that. Like, are they
It's an
people?
echo
Are they
chamber.
bots? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, what the fuck? If
You
don't
need
see-
advertising?
Show up in my
What's
wallet.
that?
Or you get an unconfirmed message and you got to wait a couple minutes for it to be confirmed.
Yep. Bro,
if you don't, if you're in crypto at any level and you don't see the Ripple takeover, like something's fucking wrong with you. Like,
Yeah,
You're retarded.
You're
I
fucking
agree with Papa.
stupid.
You're fucking retarded. I 100%
You're
agree with Papa.
fucking retarded.
You're fucking
And you don't-
retarded.
and it's not just the Ripple takeover.
Yeah.
It's all the other major alts. It's
Yep.
Solana. It's fucking even B. I'll hate to say it, BNB. Unless
Yep.
unless that goes down, but I hate to say it, BNB, Solana, H-bar, fucking
Macadamia.
Algorand, like bro, all of these chains
Bro.
are gonna fucking skyrocket.
Zerk,
And,
if they
and these
if,
motherfuckers,
if they can pay $7,000 for people to shill Israel, what makes you think they're not going to pay people to shill Bitcoin?
yep.
Ooh.
That's
It
I'm
shows
just
you
saying.
the
Whatever happened
divide.
to that
It
list
shows
of
you the divide of
influencers?
the thoughts. It's like the old thought system that you believe what you're told. That's Bitcoin. The new thought system is you don't trust anybody. You got to go find it. That's XRP, whatever else. I mean, there's still that mindset. Way old school media, drive-by media. I mean, there's still people that want to be able to trust what they're told. They want
Yeah.
an authority figure. They want a parent. They want Big Daddy, Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
You know, it's how they think. It's how they, and for you to challenge that, you're telling them they can't trust their parents. You're telling them
Well,
that their role
no.
models are lying to them. It's easier for them to accept the lie than the truth because the truth is
Have
so
you-
much scarier.
Have you ever
What about
heard the
these fucking?
Hold
Sorry,
on, real
go
quick.
ahead. Go ahead.
Have you ever heard the whole thing that so Lynette, you guys know who Lynette is, right? That old lady.
Lynette Zhang, Gold.
Yeah, Lynette Zhang. Yeah. So she broke it down beautifully. She basically said that they're trying to promote Bitcoin from stopping people to buying gold, because people now have this taste in the mouth that, you know, I'm gonna go all in on Bitcoin and gold is trash. I don't want gold, right? But what happened is that gold went from $1,200 to $4,000. It's chilling at $4,000 right now, and nobody was able to get in. And now the barrier of entry of getting in has closed so much that people are like, no, I don't even want it. I'm gonna stay in Bitcoin. They're gonna stay in Bitcoin. They're gonna crash it. Gold's gonna pump because of all the convertibility. Everyone's gonna get wrecked.
They were talking about like the revolving of that right now, right? The Bitcoin and the gold revolving or some shit. I've been seeing that lately on where it's
The
like
little people will get wrecked. The insiders will not.
Yeah,
Well, here's the thing.
I thought I was gonna make them bank.
Well,
Yep.
yeah. Well, what I was going to ask about is like, what about back to the whole XRP thing? If you don't see the Ripple takeover, like, what about the rogue people? Like, are they paid to shut up and not talk about it, or they just don't get it? Like Patrick Bet David, he gets it. He fucking gets it, but he's not. He's holding back. I know he's way more bullish than he acts like he is.
That goes back
You know what
to
I mean?
the supply and demand portion, where like if you promote, if like let's just say, you know, because hella people watch Valuetainment. Like he has a lot of fucking followers, right?
Bro, but he's a fucking XRP guy right now.
I know,
hella,
but
he's
check this out.
He's not like us though.
I know,
He
but check
doesn't-
this out. If he were to break it down,
Oh,
because he's really articulate, like the way how he speaks, he breaks shit down really well. Now, if he were to break it down and explain everything to people and explain like, hey, this is going to use for gold convertibility, blah blah blah, it's going to be the mediary asset, blah blah. People can have their own thing. It's going to be, you know, if people don't really understand from that portion and realize that, hey, once the exchanges, you know, stop you from buying it, or once all these other institutions want to buy it to offer other people products, then people don't really understand that right now is the only time to get in. Because if you don't get in right now, you're fucked. You're basically you're never going to get in. You're going to buy a product of it.
Are they deciding? What my question was is why I'm asking, theoretically or hypothetically, why or rhetorically why I'm asking is that if PDB sees the Ripple takeover, Patrick Bet David, and someone like maybe what's his fuck Portnoy, the pizza guy, Dave, these guys aren't bought out. These are guys that already have money. Okay. why the fuck aren't they super bullish if they see the Ripple takeover?
Because they've been told not to.
What's their
They've been told
advantage?
not to.
Yeah.
Why do they need to stick their neck out? What do they get out of that?
I don't
Besides
know. It's the same
ridicule.
reason why. It's the same reason why I keep doing this show and I have the fever. It's like, why do I keep doing this when nobody's listening?
And another thing is what people don't really understand is that once you have a fully tokenized economy, you get rid of any kind of intermediaries. So like, there's no more middleman. Right now, you have to go through a court or you go through some kind of person or whatever. But once you have a tokenized economy, it's instant. You could take people's house away instantly. You can give people stuff instantly. You can do anything instantly. So basically, 100% control at that point. So that's what I'm saying. You have a bunch of people who are saying Bitcoin, 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 and they're trying to promote this whole crypto thing and let's get rich quick and all these other shit. But what it really is they not knowingly are pushing this whole machine economy, this whole, surveillance state type life that we're all going to be in. And it's going to be all because of, Bitcoin or crypto, whatever. They're just trying to normalize
literally. There is hundreds of fucking big known names that are in the finance world and everything, and dudes that are like celebrity level type, like big famous money guys. Cuban, Mr. Wonderful. Like, you mean to tell me? This is a rhetorical question. You mean to tell me they have all been told to shut the fuck up about XRP? Because you damn well know they know about the Ripple takeover.
Bro, he's a juice box.
It's a world conspiracy. It's crazy, dude.
No one's talking about Epstein. What happened to Epstein? If they can hide, if they can hide Epstein, and now Trump is talking about bailing out Diddy. If they can pull some shit like that, what makes you think that they're not going to pull some other shit like that?
Where did that come from? Why the fuck did Trump bail out Diddy when Diddy was literally the fucking he was the entertainment Epstein?
Do you know why? Do you really want to know why? Because Howard Lutnick was his neighbor. Howard Lutnick was Jeffrey Epstein's neighbor.
God.
And Howard Lutnick is on the Trump administration. So he's basically trying to save his own people's ass. Let's be honest.
This shit is that's what's crazy is that there's some people that think this is getting better and we're getting down to the Great Awakening and the
you gotta protect your sponsors. You gotta protect the people that's funding your campaign.
On Bitcoin, what did that old guy say? The one that's well dressed. I don't remember his name. He's real well dressed. He said, if you knew who was behind Bitcoin,
Dan Pena,
you'd sell it. You'd mark us. Yeah. Well, who was behind Bitcoin? Epstein.
He said Russia.
JP Morgan.
Later, Pena said Russia. But yeah, exactly.
Now, how do we know this is not how they were buying and selling?
Pena is another example. That motherfucker knows about Bitcoin, but he doesn't know about the Ripple takeover. Like, how come Pena hadn't said anything about that? Like,
have you seen the one with him at Christmas and he's talking about all the fucking poor people? He don't care.
Care.
He's just flexing knowledge. The Bitcoin stuff's probably true, but he was just flexing knowledge. He ain't trying to help nobody.
Bro, let's just go follow the money timeline. 2001, $2.3 trillion magically fucking gets stolen, right? 2007, 2008, we have a housing crisis, was introduced as the Dodd-Frank Act. 2009, Bitcoin comes about. How do we not know from then on till now they've been using that shit to buy and sell children for human trafficking? We don't know, most likely. And now all of a sudden, Epstein case comes out and no one wants to talk about nothing. But we're gonna bail everyone out who's part of it. Bro, Diddy only got 4 years, bro. They got 4 years. They had all the evidence. They only give him 4 years. That is
throw
wild.
Another body on the pile. Throw Sam Bankman-Fried on the pile. On the pile of
that dude was tweeting from jail the other day, bro.
He was tweeting, bro. So he has a cell phone. He had, how hard it is to get some shit like that. And that, bro, that's crazy.
He said, Good morning on in FTX, the coin jump because of that shit. 30%.
That's wild, right? And then you have and then you have presidential pump and dumps on top of all of that. So they're making bank off this shit. They're making bank, and then they legalize memes. They legalize pump and dumps because it's not security or whatever.
They're called collector's coins or something stupid like that.
Yeah, that's fucking wild, bro. If you don't see what's happening, I feel bad for you, son. Because it is crazy.
Rug pull.
Yeah, rug pull. And then was it Melania just released a new fucking NFT for Christmas ornaments or some shit? That shit's crazy. That shit is
Tie your
crazy.
shoestrings, because we put
Right.
these runs in here.
Yeah, and what people don't understand is the Dodd-Frank Act is the core. Is the core foundation for Basel III Endgame. It's literally for Basel's Endgame. They highlight Dodd-Frank Act, and the reason why they have the Endgame is because of the equity crisis that was there. But now we have a bigger equity crisis in history with private equity, with this whole SPV things that's going on with the AI industry. Where basically what's happening is that OpenAI makes a deal with somebody to use this NVIDIA to use their NVIDIA product. And NVIDIA they give that money to NVIDIA gives it back to them, and they have their GPUs. And then they have China. Oh, how is China? We're gonna get China. No, there's another company in Switzerland that basically buys a whole bunch of fucking NVIDIA GPUs, has a big old NVIDIA freaking GPU center, freaking data center, and is renting it out to them. So it's like, just because NVIDIA is not doing business with China doesn't mean that China is not being able to have access to it. Like, people literally don't understand what's going on right now. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
It's like it's one big club, nerdy. It's like it's one big club, and you
I
ain't
was
invited.
watching YouTube video on that, and long story short, these guys were buying NVIDIA AI chip or AI GPUs, disassembling them, and then sending the most important parts back to other places other than China. And then another team when there was reassembling them.
Yeah. It's a big scam. The whole world is a fucking Ponzi scheme. The whole fucking world is. The whole system we live in, it's a fucking scam. And people are thinking that there's going to be some kind of change and someone's going to say, no, stupid. No, these people, you know how powerful these motherfuckers are? They have so much money. Pelosi made $200 million being a politician. And you think that they're just gonna let that shit go and be, oh, I'm just gonna chill in an apartment and pay rent now? Like, no, they're never gonna give that shit up.
Which Pelosi? Which Pelosi are you talking about? The last one we seen, or the old one? The wrinkle beast, or the one that looks like she's 40 on the steps the other day with two guys helping her down the steps like she's falling down, and she's 40 years old.
The tittle bitty ones. That Pelosi, the one with the heavies.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Oh, was that it? Did I say something? You don't like me talking?
I gotta
about
go to
Pelosi?
work tomorrow, man.
No.
I've been off since like last Thursday.
No, we're gonna call the show anyways. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro, those are all rhetorical questions. Meaning, where the fuck, who, what, why, when, where, how.
So,
Dude, that's what's so sad about it. Is that you can choose to be hopeful about and be positive and stuff. I'm positive. Like, we're not dead yet. Sure.
Yeah.
But what the fuck?
But there will be a population crisis, though. We're not dead yet, but there will be 100% a population crisis.
Right. The only way I see this happening in a freedom way that will convince me that this is a freedom way is when what I talked about the other night is when from the fucking podium, Trump or whoever the fuck's in power is like, turn off all your TVs. Like, it has to be absolute.
Yeah.
It has to be absolute justice. It's not.
It's not going to happen.
Nope.
It's not gonna happen.
Nerdy, on the good news, India's refinery shut down. They're out of silver.
You know what? All that means is just about to pop. They're about to pop. This whole silver thing, silver's going to go to $500. You can't tell me any different. It's going to happen. It's just been
the
so
Australian
suppressed.
mint was stopping sales.
Yep.
There was another mint that was stopping sales.
Everything shutting down. The refineries, the
We cannot have our
wholesalers,
silver. We
dealers.
are keeping our silver. Silver is staying on site.
Well, they don't know what the replacement cost is going to be, so they can't sell it. They can't leverage it now.
There you go. This is what I'm saying. They're trying
The
to
only
keep
solution is for them to shut us up with money. That's the
no,
only way.
No, think about this. Yes, with money, but not with private money. Private money is gold and silver. So as long as people say Bitcoin, 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 Ethereum, 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 no one is buying gold and silver. When all these exchanges buy it up and they say, hey, we will no longer sell these assets to you. And everyone, all the private institutions or banks, whoever, are gobbling up from the same marketplace that everyone else has to buy it from. And everyone's like, oh, you're done. There's no more there's no privacy. Privacy is in gold and silver. Precious metals. That's the only privacy you'll ever have. And they're basically trying to eliminate any kind of privacy whatsoever. But no one is getting the bigger picture.
But they've been saying it for how many years and nobody listened.
I'm fucking black pilled. Told you, motherfuckers.
I know. I meant someone like me who's seeing this, and it's just like, well,
Yeah.
Skynet's on its way.
Yeah.
You know, it's like holding your loved one when you see the fucking mushroom cloud come your way to evaporate you. Like, that's what it's like.
Yeah.
And so that's what it feels like. And so the only hope that we got is Moon.
I guess
to fucking insulate ourselves just enough away from the fucking food stamp zombies. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Papa. I'll
It's
go after you.
gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. I tell you, it's gonna be all right.
You know, another thing
The
is real
tsunami,
quick.
as the tsunami wave that's 3,000 feet high comes at us.
Yeah, right. But
Go
before
ahead.
we log off, real quick, when you have a full machine economy, one thing they're gonna force body area networks through their medication, because they can force you to take it through your EBT, your freaking UBI app. But the thing is that what people don't understand is that all these language models and all the things they're creating, they need massive amount of data. That's how it becomes profitable, is with our data. So when you basically say no one needs to work, everyone just produce data, that's how the UBI comes from, and that's how it pays for itself. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Not really.
Yeah.
Explain it a little bit.
You're going to turn your human body into a data producing machine.
Everyone turns into lab rats. Technically, on the easiest way to put it, everyone turns into lab rats.
Money? How does that make money? Like, what do you mean?
Because anything that you do, they're going to give you money to pay for subscription services. While you do that, you're going to use an application. That application is going to collect your data and it's going to make the language models smarter, so they have more data points, and they're doing it all for free.
Okay.
For free.
So, like,
I'm just
essentially, you become the ad.
They're going to pay you to exist so they can make the computer smarter.
Mm-hmm. You
so
become
that they
the ad
can stay in
revenue.
control and run everything.
Skynet goes live.
Apex is calling our bluff. All right, guys.
I'm going to turn my body into a baby making machine and repopulate the world. How about that?
That's what you should do. I want to see all the men who are watching this show. Yeah, all the men who are watching the show, start clapping. I want to hear some start clapping some cheeks. That's what needs to happen.
you and Glenn.
All right, guys.
I got my replacement.
Yep. Start clapping cheeks to stay away from the vaccinated, because that's just going to transition into you.
Bro, we got to get away from these fucking food stamp zombies.
Yeah.
The food
They're
stamp
coming
zombies
next month to a town near you.
Yeah, they'll drag you under and drown you and shit. Fuck that.
Hell yeah. All right, guys, want to call
ZBEC's pretty low right now, just FYI.
Oh, ZBEC got a hell of partnerships with Stellar, I'm just saying.
Ooh-wee, dude. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, it's hella bullish, but yeah. All right,
ZBEC's
guys.
on sale, huh?
Yep, everything's on sale. Everything will be on sale, because guess who's buying it?
Me.
Not you, motherfuckers. They're buying up for cheap, for super cheap.
Yeah.
Someone said something. Was it Dom, the Easy A guy? He basically he highlighted something that was genius. He's basically saying Ripple wouldn't be creating this company, having a treasury, if they didn't believe that it was going to go up in value. So they're basically they believe that this is the lowest point, and from here we could blast off, which makes sense, right? Like, why would you buy something that you think is a dead asset? It makes no sense.
They're buying it's going to help it blast off.
Yeah.
Speaking of that treasury company they bought, I just saw today that they're managing their software. There's 13,000 banks already using their software.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And JP Morgan and BlackRock and State Street, and they're all selling off Bitcoin. They're basically selling off Bitcoin and Ethereum by masses, like largest amounts. They're just selling that bitch off. Boom, 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 getting rid of it. And if you look at the chart of tokenized assets, I think Polygon was one of the main chains that has all the real world assets on it. So it wasn't Ethereum, it was Polygon the whole time. No.
I don't know, Ollie.
But yeah. All right. Are we calling it?
I think
Call
so,
it.
bro.
All right.
Love you guys.
You have a
Hope
video?
you have a good night. What's that?
See you next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw
Good
something
seeing
on.
you all. Good being here. Thank you, Chad.
I'll throw a
If
video
I'm
on.
not back next week, come up to the mountain and get me somebody, please.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the
We
call
got-
sign so you don't shoot us, Papa? What's the code word?
For real.
XRP.
Hell yeah.
And I know you're friendly.
Operation XRP. Papa's in the mountains. Go get him. XRP out.
For real.
Yep. We love
All
you
right, guys.
guys.
Peace
Keep
out.
your heads up. We got coffee time coming up Sunday, and then thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate this. This has been a blast. Get ready, get your running shoes on, because we are going to have a FOMO and a fuck ton of fucking newbies coming here. So it's gonna be it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We don't have a minute anymore.
Oh, here's
No,
a minute. Here's a minute. Stop
Do
connecting
it.
your wallet to random ass fucking malicious websites, and maybe you won't lose your shit. That's,
Yeah.
that's the minute.
Don't let your wife shop on Temu on your tablet.
Yeah. Don't be fucking stupid. How about that?
Yeah.
Wow.
We love you. This is
Thank you.
Moon, this is Moon Fever by Bagman. Later, y'all.
Peace.
I caught the code, packing them bags, till we explode, no turning back. Got the decode, crypto to flow, live by the code, all get exposed. Don't play no games, I put them in chains, feeling the burn, Venus gon' rain, my DNA strain, I'm not the same. Move pilot my face, we moving for change, filling my stash, we make them pay, spiritual health, devilish wealth. They say that the bag, the root of all evil, I do it for good, so we are not equal. They wanna defeat you, in school they don't teach you, we crypto the bag, so we gon' eat you to transfer cash. Get in on my people to transfer cash, get in on my people. We blast out the meter, so many bags, we got moon fever, we got moon fever. So many bags though, yo, up in my castle, yo, we off the meter, we got moon fever.
I'm XRP, whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Firmament, they not discerning it. Lead or manifest, invest, I'm churning it. Eat, they be burning it. Like we at the Bohemian Grove, cook up on the stove. I felt like I was on first 48 for XRP. All this intel I gave up and told. Whoa, 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 whoa. Snitch, I am none of that. SEC Gary G begging to running back. Fallen angels, like the book of Enoch. Get them Charlie Waters, they ain't getting no Crocs. They buying up gold like we living Fort Knox. 49er, catch me on the Gold Coast. Triangular trap, running routes like a postman. Touchdown, bad man, run up those notes, man.
So many bags, we got moon fever, we got moon fever. So many bags though, yo, up in my castle, yo, we off the meter, we got moon fever.
Heard you want more, pop, pop, pop. This coin so hot is about to explode. Focus on my purpose, this ain't premonition. Seeing clearly now with my third eye vision. Accumulating wealth, pursuing my mission. My eyes on the prize with such precision. 111, that's synchronization. Bye, 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 this accumulation. Time's getting high, Phoenix rising now. Moon fever game going out with a bang. Financial freedom, building that kingdom. Living in the now, to no man we bow. Speaking the truth, this goes out to the youth. Invest in your future, forget separation. Don't be like a vulture, stop cancel culture. Oneness, one love, let's go on the moon venture.
Blast out the meter, so many bags, we got moon fever, we got moon fever. So many bags though, yo, up in my castle, yo, we off the meter, we got moon fever.